Greetings, commanders, and welcome to another episode of Elite Dangerous starting over. Today is day 11, and today on the list of things to do, we have some more engineers to unlock. So first on our list, let's take a look, shall we? Give me just a moment. I gotta move some windows around. We're gonna be working on Liz Ryder, because, you know, she's next. She needs to be introduced by the Arubia Blue Mafia. Now, on my off time in between streamings, I have run out to a couple of places to get prerequisites for engineers done so we can get that grind out of the way. So I've already done all of the mission grinding needed to do to get the invitation to her by doing missions, just normal convoy missions in Arubia. And then I have to give her 200 tons of landmines to unlock her, and to do that, I have a destination that I have plotted out, which is, believe it or not, only 2 jumps away to grab 200 tons of landmines, so that's what we will do. We got to take the cutter, because it's a lot of cargo, so yeah. But yeah, also these A-grade thrusters are quite nice, with the grade 3 dirty drag drive modification on these things. Not super fast, but you know, with only Felicity and the Dweller unlocked, it's not bad, because the other thing that I unlocked the Dweller for last time was for the power distributor for the ship for running 5 class 2 mining lasers while mining, which is kind of ridiculous and toasty, but it works. Anyway, I also have some companions with me on the stream for running commentary. We've got Nitro, Quantum, and Kilo on the stream with us today. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Oh, Nitro's kind of quiet. Oh well. If you guys can't hear the people on the stream, and yeah, just let me know and I can adjust that manually. Anyway, moving on. So, well, we're gonna do like a lot of things. Well, we still are gonna do a lot of things, but like, you know, gotta play the game dynamically, and today will be kind of a free day with kind of sort of a plan, but things may change as we go. Don't know yet. We'll see. I was thinking about getting a Python.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, hi, Race. I was thinking about getting a Python because we're going to have to do future runs for Robigo for doing passengers, not only for cash, but for getting stuff like, let's see, exquisite focus crystals, modified embedded firmware, also needed for biotech conductors. Greetings, Commander Bullet and Chris Wu and Trinch Malak, who are also in chat. Hello, guys. So, where are we landing? Let's find out, shall we? No, that's that screen. We'll leave you up here. No, that's the wrong screen. I need this? No. This? No. Did I have the screen? I had the screen open, but I got rid of it, didn't I? Okay, I had EDDB.io open, but it is not open anymore. And I forgot where I was going to land to pick up these landmines. So excuse me while I use EDDB to do something I literally did earlier already, but now I have to do again. So if you're looking for landmines, here's an easy way. Control F, land, LANDMINES, and ta-da! Here's how you search for commodities instead of scrolling down the list. And then we were located in Timbledaris, and we're looking for landmines, and I wanted somewhere relatively close. And we went to Votama, so I need to land at Clark Arsenal. Okay, thank you. And here we go. 24 light seconds away, manual flight only, because no flight assist while this thing is in mining mode. And I forgot to convert it, so shame on me. Oh man, I get to land at a surface outpost with no docking computer. Yay. At least I have grade 5 thrusters that are, well, no, I have grade 3 thrusters that are A rated. So, yeah. Yeah, I know they're on a land base. Kilo, you could have said that with your voice.
I didn't want to interrupt.
You interrupted with your text in the stream. Terrible. Terrible. Oh, you know what? You guys might have gotten your wish, because this might be some relatively significant gravity, because this planet is big enough to have its own moon. So, you know, that's a thing. Well, temporarily. I can use a mouse and keyboard or a joystick. It's just I'm not doing any camera work right now, and this is A to B flying, and I'm feeling lazy. Also, I've been training with mouse and keyboard a bit lately. I'm terrible at combat, but like if it's just A to B flying, it's great. But if I'm actually gonna do some pew pew, then I'll grab the joystick, and that puts less wear and tear on the joystick, and I'm cool with that. But yeah, I actually use both.
I believe the best PvPers actually use mouse and keyboard because it grants them some holy advantage that I'm not aware of.
I have this is like year one, or like a couple weeks in of me using the mouse legit for like everyday things in Elite. So like my skills are not there, sir. So it's almost like playing Elite all the way over from scratch. I will say though, I really like having the throttle control on the mouse wheel instead of doing like W, S, A, or D. No, too steep, too steep.
I've only ever played Elite with a mouse and keyboard.
Well, I had my joystick from like day one when I played because I used to play Kerbal Space Program with it. Now KSP with a joystick is pretty fun. Hard, but fun. I had training from playing Kerbal, so.
Yeah. I need to get one for this and Star Citizen.
Oh, I don't have a docking computer. I throttled down automatically from habit. Okay, we gotta bring this in manually. Okay. Gravity is 0.34. It's not too bad. Less than a third, or slightly more than a third of Earth's gravity.
Please proceed to bay 02.
Oh, that's all right. I like that comment from Chris Wu. Best PvP is using Dance Revolution pad. I'd love to see that in action.
Lol, that's pretty funny. So I'm actually using WASD. This is full 100% backwards thrust. I got left thrust, right thrust, and forward thrust, which I don't want to do now because it's heavy.
Warning, terrain alert. Adjust course immediately.
This is why we have shields, guys. It's fine. No big deal.
Gear deployed.
Now I see why Yamix lands like that all the time.
Landing successful. Lockdown procedure.
Just all you need to do is stop,
Our
right?
facility is at your disposal.
Alright, landmines. Give me your landmines, please. I don't need 500. I just need 200. See, wouldn't it be nice if they just had a box that you could fill in with numbers?
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I like how I mentioned something so simple and everyone's like, yeah, why isn't that a thing? Come on.
Sea of life. Sort it out, FDev, please.
Right. Alright, now we can go to Liz Ryder.
Scan detected.
And off we go to Demolition Unlimited, another planetary base that I have no automatic landing equipment for.
Landing gear retracted.
Oh well. At least the thrusters on this ship literally can't complain. They're strong enough to deal with most things, which is nice. And we're out of here.
Drive charging.
Nice being able to get out of mass lock in my cargo ship pretty fast. A-rated thrusters for the win! Screw the extra jump range, I'll take the speed.
You are now clear of port restrictions. Farewell, Commander.
4.
Hey Red, we're doing some engineer unlocks today. I'm headed towards Liz Ryder. I just picked up 200 tons of landmines. And we are going to dump those off at Liz Ryder, who for some reason wants to make war crimes a thing again. But hey, it's space, so I don't think the Geneva Convention applies based on some of the things I have done in the past. So, you know, no judgment here.
Scan complete.
And yeah, we're going to go get some engineering done. I've got enough engineering materials to do some upgrades on some lightweight pack hounds for the booper, so we're gonna throw those in there, and the booper will finally have some weapons. Even if it's only pack hounds that do garbage hull damage. But hey, you know, until I unlock cannons, we'll have to wait to get 4 shells. I need to make a habit of not talking for so long because I always run out of breath. I need to work on that.
4.
Maybe I just have a lot to say.
1. Engage.
Chris. Seems like it felt Odyssey and Surface Combat turning into Doom Eternal. Right. Oh, it's von Ziefkador, the guy whose name, for some reason, I'm the only one who can pronounce correctly the first time I see it. Probably because I did a lot of reading as a child and have a decent amount of brain cells to rub together because I know how to use logic and reasoning, how to phonetically and or not phonetically pronounce a name, and also probably add some regional dialect changes to how I pronounce it depending on how the name is structured. You know, many things.
So not Ven Zeficada then.
Well, with that accent, I have no idea what you said.
I was deliberately getting it wrong for your benefit.
Oh, well, I appreciate the effort, if not the joke. Just need better lung capacity? Many you need to practice breathing more often. What? Why?
Or do the circular breathing like the guys that play didgeridoos do.
I guess. Well, you know, I'd have to be Australian for that. Where's Phoenix when you need him? He's Aussie. Isn't he?
Sorry, you'd have to be Australian to learn circular breathing.
I
No, they
guess.
use circular
You
breathing.
said like a didgeridoo.
Yeah, that's
I was like, I'm not Australian. So, you know. Red, why are you on a roof? Red is on a 100-degree latex roof with 98% humidity. I can't remember if Red was from Oklahoma or not. Oh well. Alright, we're coming in on our next planetary body for today. There's going to be a lot of these today. It's going to be nice when I can swap to another ship that has autopilot. It'll be nice. Make things easy on me today. Alright, so if we're going to be working on Liz today, where is that screen? Right after her. Come on, go back one. Oh, interdiction, hello. Do, day in the life of Minnie, hey? Come on, come on. Can we get out of the escape vector today, please? I would like to be on my way and run my errands. I only have landmines. Why do you want explosives? To be fair, I didn't pay attention to how much I paid for them, but like, unless your ship has 200 tons of capacity, like, you're not gonna get all my cargo. Not to mention the amount of time they'd have to be in Super Cruise, scooping all those cargo racks. Not to mention that if you disengage enough cargo, I think if you surpass more than 180 tons of cargo in a single instance, as long as it's not nearby a station, you're fine. But if you go above 180 tons, then it'll start exploding. But if you're in an instance with a bunch of other people, then you can jettison 18 tons, and then they start exploding. I don't know why it works that way, but if you're in a dead space pocket, you can dump out hundreds of tons of cargo. But if you're in like a normal pocket where everyone else hangs out, then you can only jettison 18 tons. I don't know why the game does that, but that's the thing. If no one else knew that until this very moment, congratulations, you learned something new today. That's what I enjoy doing to people. Teaching them things they did not know. So yeah. If you want to transfer lots and lots and lots of cargo in between two people, either get a fleet carrier or jump into a dead space pocket and start jettisoning about 100 tons at a time. That's the old way to transfer goods and services in between characters. Alright, I can catch up on chat. Wow, I need to catch up on chat big time. Let's see. It sounds like more fun than I'm having. Okay, that's Red's chat. Need to enhance supercar. I work on air conditioners. Red does. Trench is like a wrong time of year for that job. Alright, we're gonna dip in deep and nosedive. Nice and close, 4 kilometers. That's why I like doing that at the very last second, and it puts me immediately within docking range.
Mike, India, November, heavy.
Where did you go to get the Blue Mafia missions? What station?
Prior to landing.
In Arubia, I just went to any station and took any missions for the Arubia Blue Mafia, and there are plenty of cargo / transport missions, so I just moved, 5 tons, 8 tons at a time in my Dolphin, or just moved data courier missions, and then I got the invite. So it was quick. It didn't take long.
Okay, I'll go do that now.
It was much less time than Empire rank grinding or Federation rank grinding. I was done within 20 minutes to get the invite. It did not take long.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, that's great.
And if you're there kind of close to the mission board reset time, which is every 10 minutes of the in-game timer, which is in the next 3 minutes from now, that would be a good time to stick around and look for a few extra missions just to save some time.
Yep, I'm on my way there, and I just got interdicted.
Hooray! All right,
I have nothing in my cargo.
I'm gonna continue catching up on chat before I do basically a tutorial on Liz Ryder. So, since I'm turning these into future episodes, I guess I get to do an unscripted mini spiel on how to do engineers, eh? I will be turning off chat for this portion. I will be catching up on chat before we do this. So stand by, everybody, on the stream. Here we go. Let's see. Here we go. Kilos, like, I feel sorry for air conditioning guys. No one calls them for their broken air conditioning when it's winter, and then they get slammed as soon as it gets hot. Yeah, that's true. Von Ziefkador says, I work construction, so I have enough hot days as it is. Get used to it again. It's just a super hot day here, so it's always the toughest. Plus the humidity, Red. That's got to be rough. Learn something new. Normally I learn them into space items. That is how I used to get paid extremely well, so it's worth it. Lend me 100 grand. Lol, Kilo. And people talking about the weather. Okay, so here we go. Welcome to Minnie doing a live rendition of an engineer tutorial. Here we go. Alright, greetings, commanders. It looks like you're here to learn how to unlock Liz Ryder. Well, the first thing you're gonna want to do is go to the galaxy map and go to Arubia. Which is conveniently where the engineer is located. Once you are here, there is a station called Chris and Silva's Paradise Hideout. You can dock here and run courier missions to their destinations to get enough rank to get the engineer invite, which is ironically on the first planet in the system. So let's head down. Now that we're at Demolition Unlimited, she requires, believe it or not, 200 tons of landmines. So luckily we've done that already. How do you find these? Well, if you go to the commodities tab on eddb.io, which is eddb.io, has everything you need to know what to buy and where to go. eddb.io. Ugh. Okay, that was a really shitty rendition of that song. Let's try that again. Take 2. God, how did the old one go? eddb.io has everything you need to know what to buy and where to go. eddb.io. Good enough. Anyway, Control F to find something. You type in the name of the commodity you need. Land mines. It's Control F for that. Hit Enter. Scroll down. Hit the button. And then use a reference system like ERYUBIA. Did I even spell that right? I don't think I spelled that right. How do you spell that? Hang on. EURYBIA. See, I have a short-term memory, and it messes with me. And I just forgot that already. Wow, short-term. Dang, brain. EURY. I'm having a rough morning today. Alright, so we're going to search for the nearest system for landmines from the engineer's location. That is going to be, for an easy approach, shortest distance I would say would be Rarurumble at Palmer Bastion, which is 456 light seconds away from the star, 32 light years distance, and they have a supply of 25, so that's not good. Make sure you check the supply portion of these when you are looking for a location to buy those landmines. So I would suggest something with a respectable amount of distance to the planet you have to stop at, and also make sure that your stock is high enough, because if I would have gone there, yeah, 51 tons is not enough. So make sure you're choosing a correct destination for the amount of supply that is available with a decent amount of distance away to your destination to pick them up. Once you arrive at Liz Ryder, you can donate your 200 tons of landmines, and you'll have grade 1 access. If you have something like pack hounds that you've unlocked from let's try that again, brain fart. Okay. Once you've provided the 200 tons of landmines, you can unlock the upgrades for missiles. Now, since I did some power play stuff, I'm going to be unlocking some pack hounds for my courier, and I had all the materials that I needed for this. And to unlock the next engineer, we only need grade 3.5 on the total progress bar up here. So let's go ahead and lightweight some missile launchers for my booper. Anytime you have the opportunity to use a higher grade, do it. So we've hit 3.5. If we go to our chat, we'll see that we now have the invitation from Etienne Dorn and Heretani. So Etienne Dorn is, I think, out in Colonia, so we'll ignore him for now. And then Heretani, who does, I believe, power plants. So we're going to be working on that. Now, if we bring up Inara again, from Liz Ryder, you get Etienne Dorn, who, of course, is in Colonia, and then Heretani, who does power plants. So we will be headed to her next. However, I do want to make sure that through ED Engineer, I have enough materials for some grade 5 power plant upgrades. So let's go power plant. And I think we can take the crate out to get a grade 5 armored power plant. It looks like we don't have enough for grade 5 though. So let's scale up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is mainly for the upgrade purposes for doing this, because I have to make account for extra materials on the way up. Because it doesn't upgrade it does not upgrade as fast as it normally does. Wow, English not working today. Dirty drive, power plant, here we go. Can you give me the full list? Thank you. This is a little faster than hitting the button. And if you didn't know you could do this, well, now you do. And there we go. So, core dynamics. We probably going to have to do a little bit of signal source hunting after this, just to get to make sure we have the engineering done. But we'll wait for that a little bit. So now that we've got the invitation from Heretani, let's finish a couple of these upgrades, then we'll be on our way. If I am going to do grade 5 ammo capacity pack hounds later, or torpedoes or something like that, having Heretani is good. Like back in the day, I wouldn't say that Heretani would be an especially important engineer to unlock personally. But pack hounds exist, so I'm going to rescind that opinion. Because pack hounds are fun. Got pretty lucky. 6 rolls to max out a grade 5. Let's see. Okay, I would add strip down, but I don't have any 10. Okay, that's fine. Hey, we can always come back and poke these more later, right?
Got no tin after all that mining.
Say what?
You had no tin after all that mining we did last stream.
I don't think I've ever gotten 10 from mining. Have you?
Oh yes, good point. Was it carbon and
It's like a lot of carbon, a lot of nickel, a lot of iron, some phosphorus, manganese.
tin is a grade 1 mat though, isn't it?
You also get vanadium from mining, I think. The occasional cadmium from mining as well. Not very much though. Alright, we got 6 rolls for lightweight for grade 5 missiles. There's 3 rolls. Ooh, 2 more. 1 more. Watch it like barely not max out just to piss me off. I called it. Oh well, it's fine. I need more PRAs anyway. Proto-radiolocalities. Okay, now that we are done here, we can head back to the care and grab the crate. Actually, no, let's go grab the keelback and do some signal source hunting because I need... What do I need? Core Dynamics Composites. Alright, so... Manufactured materials, please. Core Dynamics. Core. Signal source, high-grade emissions, Federation systems. Okay, cool. And this is why I love ED Engineer, because it's like, hey, where do I find this? High-grade, Federation. Okay, cool, thank you. So we're going to head back to the carrier first to grab the search and seizure, and we will be on our way. Please tell me I can jump. Yes, I just have to get slightly high enough out of mass lock, and we can do a ground jump. This will be great. And get us out of here.
Drive charging.
Automated flight control protocol now offline.
Frameshift drive charging.
God, look at that smooth frame rate. Woo! 111% heat. Okay. Sorry, I was having too much fun watching my pretty ship. Alright, we are going to turn on chat again. Hello everybody, welcome back. Hooray! Chat is back! Everybody, anime! Hooray! Yay, going super fast. Forgot that was a button. Oh, toasty boy. How many more jumps? 3 jumps back to the carrier? Okay, we've got enough fuel because I didn't forget to refuel. Ha 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 ha. Alright. So, catching up on chat now that I'm done with my live recording. I think. I don't know, I might have to do some voiceover or fly back there and do some extra recording when I actually turn that into an episode, but I don't know, we'll see when we get there, I suppose. Anyway, moving on. We are going to be going to grab the search and seizure and doing some signal source hunting in some Federation systems, and if you guys needed to learn how to do signal source hunting, we're doing it today. Hooray. I have taken off the ship launch fighter bay from the keelback though in room to make room for more cargo. Actually, I think what I might do is swap out one of the collector limpet controllers I have on this ship, throw it onto the keelback so I can grab things faster. Let's do that. Sacrifice some cargo bay, grab more limpets. Let's do that. We don't need that much. We won't be out for that long, but I'll probably grab 2 or 3 signals and maybe do some hard boots to grab more stuff if at all possible. Because it's always good to have extras, and I can always down convert them to other things I need, so why not? Don't need shield for a keelback, that's true.
Frameshift
I still
drive
like having it
charging.
though.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Joe, fun thing with pack hounds. One of my favorite things to do with pack hounds, however, is got to be with, I think the cutter in particular, just because of the speed. One thing that I really enjoy doing with pack hounds is particular is they've got this funny thing, and all missiles and torpedoes and everything do this. So just don't think it's pack hounds. You can try this with any lock-on missile. If you lock onto your target and then boost past them and then fire, the missiles will fly forward and then spread out and then go behind you and hit your target. And it is the coolest thing ever. And it's a lot of fun to do, and I'm planning on doing that with the booper, flying past someone at like 800 meters per second, and then divulging, let's see, 4 times 12, 20, 24 missiles after I pass, and then they'll just loop around and, you know, Gundam Wing missile launch. It'll be cool.
2, 1. Engage.
It will be fun. Alrighty. 4.1k light seconds, and I have to fly that manually? Good barf. Oh well. See, this is what I get for keeping all my stuff on JST's carrier, and he's AFK, and I can't poke him to move it whenever I want. Because I tried to poke him before the stream, because I had collected the 200 tons of landmines previously, and JST's AFK, and the 200 tons of landmines were on my carrier. Or no, his carrier. We're
Is
on
that
the
your carrier?
No, we're on the carrier, I should say. Anyway, all those landmines are on the carrier. They're still on the carrier, so if anyone else needs landmines and JST is on, feel free to bother him to sell those to you. You have my permission. So we're gonna go get some materials so we can get the power plant engineer unlocked and upgraded, and throw an armored power plant onto my crate, which is going to be my Herbaga platform with short-range thermal conduit plasmas in the future, which will make me very happy. Over-the-shoulder missile fire. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, carriers are quite useful. Alrighty, so hopefully I don't get interdicted again. Okay, so if we drop into one of these high grades, we should get enough core dynamics to get it done first thing. I might grab some extras, especially because it looks like we need some proprietary composites, and that's another grade 4, whereas the core dynamics is a grade 5. We also might need to make a quick stop by Jameson's Cobra, actually, because I need more data. Well, actually, no, I don't think I'm doing any FSDs. We can skip on the data mine for now. I know I need the core dynamics though. But we'll do some gathering, and then we'll hit some traders. Yeah, I know about if there's no gravity wells present, retargeting the destination you're going to. No, not system map. Thank you for the enthusiasm, though. But if you detarget a destination and there's no gravity wells around it, you can actually slow down much faster than you normally would be able to with a gravity well and dodge any loop of shames like I almost did. Like, see this? I'm going too fast. I'm going to detarget, and it's fine.
What system is Jameson's Cobra? Because I need to go there too.
It is in the squadron bookmarks. Let me open that up. JST has been reorganizing these for us lately. Let's see. Data. That's Jackson's Lighthouse. Where was it? We just relabeled all these, so some of them are a little bit confusing. Oh, here we go. Data/crash Cobra HIP 12099. Why am I always on the bottom of the carrier, I swear? Alright, so we're done with the cargo. We've got the rockets. They're not completely upgraded, but we will make sure that we take them off of here before anything else, and we'll throw them on the booper. We're going to be grabbing the keelback for some material, deep space signal source collection. So we're going to be doing some of that the easy way by scanning the nav beacon. And yeah, we'll get some of that, and then we'll go to the material traders, and we'll see if we need to convert anything for Heretani for power plants.
Landing gear retracted.
And then I'll see what we need to do from there, eh?
Scan detected.
But it looks like we'll have to go signal source, and that's it at the very least. But we'll definitely double check before we go to the engineer, because I knew we had enough for the lightweight for the missiles, but I don't know if we have enough for the armored power plant. So we'll need to check that. Alright, outfitting first to take off the missiles, and then we'll swap ships, and then we'll also need to take off one of my collector limpet controllers, so we'll be doing that. Okay. 37 minutes in, one engineer done, not bad. Stored modules, store multiple, because I'm not wasting my time going through animations. And done. And back. And back. And shipyard. And storage ships. And keelback. Thank you. We'll leave the pack hounds in storage for now, but we will be grabbing the keelback. Alright, let's go to outfitting and get this cargo rack swapped out, get some more collectors, and yeah, we'll see what we can do from there. Might swap out the smaller collectors for more cargo, we'll see. Yep, I just happen to have a class 2 cargo rack, how convenient. And we got a collector limber controller, hooray! Is that more than my ship's power can handle? Okay. Shields off.
Shields offline.
Cargo off. FSD on. Docking computer off. Don't need that. Okay, 93. So if we keep the shields up. Okay.
Shields online.
How about what if I turn these off? Yeah. Okay, that works. Works for me. Wait. Whatever, it should be fine. Alright, now before we leave, I need to make sure that we grab limpets. Because you can't do any collecting without limpets, am I right?
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Alrighty. So, according to, once again, ED Engineer, because we need core dynamics composites, which is here, those are required to grab in a high-grade emission signal source in a Federation system. I have not grabbed any in my entire career, so this will be a first. So, Federation and high-grade. We are once again going to use eddb.io to find a high-population Federation system nearby. So, we're going to go for systems. Reference system, we are in Timbledaris, and we are searching for Federation, and we're just gonna look, whatever. Alright, we got a 3 billion population 5 light years away in So-Song. Let's head over here. We'll leave this list up and we'll just go down and we'll just use it by the distance and then sort them by population as we go down this way. We're going here. Oh, it's right next door. How convenient. All right, cool. Works for me. Joystick mode. Oh, look at that. The thrusters move. That's cool. All right. Let's get going. Man, I love that I upgraded the thrusters on this. It's so much faster. Alright, off we go. Still might need to upgrade the power distributor because it looks like I get maybe 3 boosts before I tap out. And jumping. How's everybody in the chat doing? Let's see. I've seen some of Minnie's collaboration videos and he always seems to have a lot of fun, so during a Minnie-only video on all the fun things you can do with pack counts would be maximum commodity. Alright, Joe. I'll keep that in mind.
3, 2, 1,
Alrighty, we are in Horizons at the moment. I would be in Odyssey, but a lot of people don't have it, and with the amount of glitches happening in Odyssey, I'll leave it as is.
fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
You know what? Actually, the keelback does pretty good for travel too. The heat isn't too bad.
Yeah, the only trouble is it looks like a flying paving slab, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I got it because it kind of looks like a SWAT van.
Yeah, true.
Have you seen the name of this ship?
The police van?
The Search and Seizure.
Oh, sorry.
Want to know why?
Because your macro makes it flash.
Helps if I have the macro on. Oh, you know what? I don't think my macro is working correctly. Hang on, let me actually show you guys how I do this. Stand by. We'll show you how I do the police van. Alright, so I use a nice little program called Logitech G-Hub. Same one that I use for my mouse. And my keyboard. And my headset. So you know which headset I have and everything at the moment. 61% battery. I don't like being attached. Okay. We're wireless now. So on the mouse, if we go over to the assignments, I have macros. Currently, I think my main macro that I use for police guns is changed. So we're going to change this to police lights. Boop. So police lights is very simple. It's left click and hold down, and then left bracket, right bracket, right bracket. I have the keybounds in the game and the options. I think it's under miscellaneous. Yeah, weapon color and engine color. So that keybind is hitting these two, right? Because the keybind is set for left and right bracket. So the program does that. So what it looks like when it's running is I press this one button. It charges up my weapons and is changing the colors. And then I also have the other macro going for changing the engine colors, which gives me red and blue thrusters. That's how police lights work. And that's how I do it. There you go. Police cruiser. It's dumb and stupid and I love it. Wee woo, wee woo. And there you go. And then if you turn it off, it shoots the guns and then we stow them. So there you go. That's the entire reason I built this ship. Not because it's the best at signal source gathering, but because it's a fun ship to signal source gather in. Anyway, we're going to scan the beacon to discover the entire system's store of glorious little beacons, and then we will be on our way.
4,
we're going to set our filters to signal sources only. Can I clear these? No. Okay. What do we have? Got any high grades? We do. 6K out. Let's head there. Boom. 12 minutes remaining. Probably not going to give us the materials that we need, but it is a high grade, so we are going to eat it. Yeah, fair enough. If my chat was any faster, I'd have difficulty keeping track of it. But like our average viewer base is like 28 to 30 people, unfortunately. But whatever. I prefer a more well-known community to a large, rambunctious, unknown community that you can't do anything with. It's more fun to have a smaller group of friends, in my opinion. Having too many friends is basically like, I have 500 friends on Facebook. How many do you hang out with? None. Do you have any real friends? Well, no. I have friends that I hang out with in video games, where we have the simulation of being close to each other, and we can also talk to each other directly instead of just texting. So I think that like long distance friends, in some instances, because you interact with them so often, that they get to know you better than people you normally hang out with, because it costs you literally almost nothing to hang out with your friends online. And that's great. So we're like, oh, you don't have any real friends. It's like, I'm sorry, my friends online probably know more about me than you do. So it's like, those aren't real friends. I was like, yeah, but you know, some of us do exchange phone numbers and we'll talk every now and then off all the things. So anyway, I don't know why I got on that tangent. I guess it's just because Joe was like, it's nice to watch mini streams. Long tangent, it's fine. All right, got 10 minutes left on this. Depending on what we get, I might do the short cycle thing, which is annoying, but I should be able to show it in all of its entirety since I have changed the name on the launcher, so I won't DDoS myself anymore. It just says mini kill. And we are, of course, going to be abusing the crap out of Super Cruise Assist. I forgot that I changed it to throttle mode now, so I can just dead shoot straight at it and then throttle down to blue zone. So, yeah, we'll let Super Cruise Assist do the rest. What do you guys think we're going to get out of this boom condition Federation high grade? What do you think we're going to get? Nitro, Quantum, Kilo, anything?
I don't even know what the options are to get out of that.
Oh, okay. Core dynamics, race. You just said that because Race said that.
I didn't hear him say it.
Well, he said it in, okay, I guess there's stream delay. He said it at the same time you did in chat. Since 1990, I've met about 130 in person after getting to them online. Most of those were at 2 conventions I went to in the 1990s. Well, yeah, like for me, when I went to go to the UK right before, I think it was August, year before last, when I got to go meet Plater and Vortex and Eberol and a bunch of the other guys at the Ployd meetup. That was great. I had a great time. Oh, Protolite and, oh, are we going to get some PRAs? I just used all mine. Oh, PRAs, heck yeah. Yeah, I'll eat some proto-radiolic alloys. Yeah, we'll short cycle this one a few times.
Deploy cargo hatch. Cargo scoop deployed.
All right. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to bring up the task manager. And we are going to go to the Elite Dangerous executable as soon as this last little drone here picks up that last ton. And we are going to nuke the executable and then relaunch Elite Dangerous, and I will show you guys how to short cycle signal sources. Do do do, wait for launch. Do 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 do, wait for launch. Do do do, wait for launch. Do 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 do, wait for launch. Here we go. Launch. Yes, enjoy my glorious desktop that has no background photo because I'm lazy and I really don't care. It's like if I'm looking at the desktop, I have free desktop space and there should be a window open. Because I have room. Wow, did you see that landing gear pop out as soon as it loaded? That was crazy. Alright, so if we're lucky, the signal source should still be there. The only thing I have to do is jump into Super Cruise and maintain minimum velocity. That's all I have to do. So make sure your throttle is at absolute 0. You boost to get into Super Cruise. Check your left panel. If you only have signal sources on, there should be one within 30 kilometers. You activate Super Cruise Assist and then you throttle up. Otherwise you'll lose it. Throttle down, pull back. Let Super Cruise Assist drop you back in. You're back in.
Power plant capacity.
Deploy your collectors.
Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo hatch.
And more proto-radiolic alloys and proto-light alloys. Fantastic. Proto-light's good for lightweight among a bunch of other things, so yum yum. I will take all those proto-light alloys and those proto-radiolic alloys because I just used all mine for grade 5 lightweight and I'll need that for sensors and a bunch of other things later on. So getting these proto-radiolic alloys is going to help me a lot. Alright, let's bring the task manager back up and nuke the executable again. Boom. And then we wait. Boop, 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 boop. Waiting for the launch button. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know why it takes so long. Here we go. Boop, boop, boop. Ah! The Scarab just subscribed. Thank you for becoming an engineering minion, sir. Subscribe just for the sheer fact of being able to short cycle signal sources. I appreciate it. Or maybe you're not even watching the stream. Maybe they were watching another video and subscribed. I don't know. But thank you for subscribing anyway. No, not private. We don't do that. We play open play here, sir.
Incoming message.
People often ask me, Minnie, how do I become an engineering minion? Well, you have to be around me long enough and then be ionized by the language that I teach you about know things about video games. Then you become a minion. Because you're ionized and you're a small version of me. So let me charge up that brain with yours with useful knowledge.
Power plant capacity exceeded. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
Ooh, 3 things of proto-radiolic. So I got actually a nice little signal source here that's giving me proto-radiolic and proto-light, which is really nice. So, woohoo. Nick, I want to play this game so bad, just got no PC. Gotcha. Oh, that Nick. Hi, Nick. I know who that Nick is now. Different Nick. Okay, got confused. It's all good now. Hi, Nick. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, no PC. Sadness. Everyone in my squadron has been warned to max out their raw engineering materials before Odyssey comes out for consoles because all the known crystal forts are gone in Odyssey. That is true. However, Odyssey is basically like a 6-month beta test, so yeah. We'll see how that goes. All right, killing the process again. We probably have like maybe one relog left on this signal source or not. We'll see. I don't know. And then we'll do a short jump to another system and then jump back, scan the nav beacon again, and hunt for more signals. Or we could go into discovery scanner mode and I could attempt to hunt down some signals with like the way you're supposed to do it, but I don't know. Scanning the nav beacon is just so much faster and easier. To me personally. I don't know. What do you guys think? Jump to another system or what?
Maybe try jumping to another system. See what happens.
I almost forgot you guys were in chat with me. Quantum, you've been so quiet. You scared me there for a little bit, sir. All good.
I thought you were asking us, so I answered.
Well, it was a general question to chat, and you know, I just forgot you were here because you guys have been so quiet today.
We're not doing anything really. We're just.
You're here for the experience.
Frameshift drive
Yep.
charging.
I suppose so.
Ready to
And here to ask questions, so
Sure.
I don't get confused.
That is fine. Clarification is always a good thing. See, one thing that I have to remember sometimes is that not everybody starts off with the exact same knowledge base that I do, and if they don't know something that I do, that doesn't mean I can get mad at them for not knowing something that I know because of all the time that I've spent immersed in this game and looking for things like that, because my brain works differently than other people, and that's okay.
programming limpet drone. Power plant capacity.
And I always get confused in this game because this game
Programming limpet
seems
drone.
like it changes a lot, but it really hasn't that much. Not like I'm so used to Star Citizen where one update changes the entire game and everything from a year before doesn't work.
Yeah, but that's because, no offense, but Star Citizen is more than an overpriced tech demo that wants to do too many things with the sandbox that the foundations that it was built on are kind of sort of almost holding things together, but most people just like it because their dad built it for them, so they can't say anything about it.
I don't mind it. I like the differences in these games.
No, I get it, I get it. I'm just saying that's my
Hello.
personal opinion. Oh, hi, Race. You're
I'm
super
here as
quiet.
well, man.
You're very quiet.
Oh, am you?
Yeah, let me turn you up. Say something again?
Hello, I am Race. Can
There
you
you
actually
go.
hear me this
Yeah, I
time?
can hear you now, yes.
Yay. Whee.
Do. I bet you that signal source is going to be gone on our next login. It's going to be funny though, as soon as we check ED Engineer to see how many proto-radiolic alloys we got. Let's see, proto-radiolic. Wow, I grabbed 30 already. That's fantastic. That means I picked up at least 10. And that means I've got 3 grade 5 lightweight modules that I can do. Fantastic. Hey, the Scara was on stream. I was correct. Hey, hello, sir. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I see you there in chat. Thanks for joining. Search for Elite Danger says, I've returned from extreme break. Well, you joined a good stream, sir. This would be a fantastic place to get all your questions answered. So feel free to ask or bother me as much as you please. Nice. Well, because everything that I'm doing right now is going to be relevant to like the game upgraded to like where the point is. So if you've missed out on a lot of stuff, thanks for joining. I'm actually planning on turning this into like an episodic series later. Like after we're done recording it, like streaming it. What I'll probably do is turn it to where the episodes that we've recorded will turn into like a tiny mini series, almost like a captain's log thing. I think to a certain extent it'll implement elements from the gameplay, but yeah. All right, so we are done devouring this system. Let's just go ahead and go to the next system in the list. It's got a nice high population. This one's got about 1 billion. Let's go to Bunda. Everybody knows where Bunda is. You've probably jumped through it at least once in your career playing Elite Dangerous, and if you haven't, it's pretty close to the starter systems-ish. Well, close to Templdaris / Shenrarda, I should say. Let's be on our way, gentlemen. And women for, like, I think the 2 or 3 chicks that watch me. One of them being lunar.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I know, Scara, I get you. Do you pronounce your name as like the Scara? Is Scara like the second part of your name? Am I pronouncing that correctly or not? Curious. People with cool names always intrigue me. Famunda Bunda. Alright, so we've got at least 6 signal sources within close range, and I thought that was a nav beacon when I flew past, and I was right.
Fuel scooping complete.
Tally-ho, gentlemen, straight into the nav beacon, hooray! Correctly pronounced, cool beans. Scan the nav beacon. Hey Scara, have you seen my spaceship that I'm using? This is the search and seizure police van. It picks up things in space. Right, fire group helps. Check this out. I think you'll enjoy this. Prepare to turn on the police lights. Activate police lights. You joined the right channel, sir. We're here to have fun. That's what we do.
I really like the keel back in white.
Yeah, it looks like every ship looks awesome in white paint job because, you know, Empire. Whee! I love this stupid ship.
Might have to get one of those.
It's even better that like, the inside of the cockpit also flashes red and blue as you're flying, so it's like, I am the police! Do what I say!
Frameshift drive charging.
Anyway. We've scanned the beacon, let's look for some high-grade emissions.
1. Engage.
Oh wow, okay, nice and close. Fantastic. What are you? No state, 1 minute. Can we get there? How far is that? 700? No. Alright, that one's gonna die. Any more high grades? High grade, no more high grade. Let's move on to another system. Alright, 1.8. We're gonna go for the 4 buildings. Go. Boop. Boop. Map. Navigation. Boop. Post. Navigate. And plot. And jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
We wasted so much time just showing off the search and seizure. It's a play on words because seizure is like also someone having like an epileptic seizure, but seizure is also in like grabbing things from space, so it's a pun! Ha 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 ha! And it's funny.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
I thought I locked on, but I didn't. Abusing Super Cruise Assist for the good of the stream, for not wasting time. Hooray. I think I'm like low-key somehow figuring out how to do like a Mr. Burns voice, kind of. Oh well.
Frameshift drive
And off we go. Wow, 16 mass lock? That's not even that heavy. Come on, get me out of here. Upgraded thrusters, do your thing. Non-upgraded power distributor, work harder.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
All right. Whoa, we got a high grade 2K out. Oh, another high grade. Oh, another high grade. Oh, another high grade. Yes. This looks like a gloriously delicious system. All right, we've got a no state in a federation system with a high population with 20 minutes left on it. 2.5k out. Let's grab it. Oh, nice. Cigar. Well, I'm on night shift for at least 12 to 16 hours, so after Strum, I'll go to video 1 and enjoy from the beginning. Well, enjoy that, sir. It'll be a good place to start, but feel free to fast forward over a bit of the boring parts, and if you don't get certain jokes, or if you just need help, Skara, feel free very much to jump on the Discord. We're always happy to help out new and or returning commanders with any kind of help. Alrighty. Link for the Discord is down in the stream description, and there's also a link there for scaring the bejesus out of me by donating and supporting the channel. Oh yeah, and if you haven't liked the stream, go ahead and give it a like. We got 10 likes and 30 viewers. Come on, guys. There's like 20 of you that haven't liked the stream. Hit the like button, dang it. We're just in Super Cruise. There's got to be something for you to do. 10 likes. Oh, 12. Look at you guys hitting that button. Highly impressionable minds doing what someone on the internet tells you to do. To be fair, most people like do what people on the TV tell them to do. I mean, I've got that bad habit of just not aiming at it because it was auto throttle before. Now that I've got it set to manual, I really have to get used to doing that. And I'm not used to doing that yet. Bullet. Gotta run many. Thanks for the stream and the laughs. You're welcome, sir. I'm a Danish nut job with twisted perfume. Scary humor. I'll probably chuckle at most jokes. Fair enough, Scare. All right. Well, one of the in jokes for our channel is the me joke, which is basically the sound that someone makes when they're like complaining or doing an opinion that you don't really care for, or just like a general thing of I'm dumb, look at me, making fun of someone. Basically, it's like an omni-use insult noise. It's great. We love it. Don't we, Race?
But in many cases, it's more of a greeting.
It's more of a greeting for the most part, or just like something you throw in when someone's making a dumb point, or you disagree and you're just like, me. It's like that's all I hear is like, oh man, I'm just making all sorts of noise. I'll have to get used to that. I keep having to, because it's set for auto assist on the throttle and everything for me. Hey, core dynamics, perfect. We have not eaten any of these yet, so ED Engineer is going to be very happy.
Power plant capacity exceeded. Programming limpet drone. Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo hatch. Cargo scoop.
Proprietary composites. What? Proprietary composites? I'll take that. And core dynamics? Ha 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 ha! Yes! Oh, what two great fortuitous finds in this one signal source. That is fantastic. Yummy, yummy. What a good signal source. I'm having great luck today. Fantastic. Alright, well, we got like 20 minutes on this signal source, so let's start devouring it, shall we? Kill the process. And launch the game again to eat the same signal source over and over again. Boom, boom, boom. Play. Also, if you guys have not joined the Discord yet, please do. We hang out, we have fun, we share things, we post stupid memes, and we're always happy to help out. And we're actually genuinely nice people once you get to know us. But you have to get through our tough and rigid exterior. We do have rules that we have to, of course, abide by when we're on Discord together. But that's mainly just to be respectful of other people when they have to talk. Because if there's one thing Race hates more than anything else, it's when somebody's a racist around him and doesn't let him talk when he's trying to talk. See, don't be a racist, let other people talk.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's your public service announcement from your resident evil overlord.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
I might be evil, but I'll still have respect for you.
By the way, Minnie, depending on how long you're planning on staying on, I might have some wing mission gifts for you.
Oh,
Lots of them.
fantastic.
I've been doing lots of them over.
Well, we could also
10.
see if there's some newbies around on the Discord server. Wouldn't that be better regulated to giving out gifts for newbies?
Well, I mean, yeah, but you also kind of need it.
Well, I mean, I've got. Well, okay, yeah. If I try to refit or build a, we'll have to buy a vet eventually, so we can have like a goalpost of a spaceship to work on. You know what I mean? And then like one day we'll be gathering all the materials for it and go out like on a massive expedition to upgrade it from the bottom to the top. And then when we're done, we'll finally christen it with a new name. Because we can't use the Imperial Annihilator again because that ship doesn't exist. That was a previous clone's version of that ship. We're gonna need a new name.
Yeah. Well, in 2 more kills, I'll have 60 million ready to turn in missions.
Ooh, what happened? OBS reconnection successful. What the heck was that? That was weird. It's fine. You didn't miss anything. OBS just hiccuped. I guess because it's connecting and reconnecting to the same game. To be fair, let's just turn off game capture and just do display only. Since I keep killing the game process. Oh, the Imperator? If somebody says Imperator though, I'll think of the gun from Warframe. That's one of the Arcwing guns because it's called an Imperator. That's what happens when you have almost the exact same amount of game time in 2 separate games. Well, I don't want to take that name because it just doesn't scream mini to me. I don't know. We'll come up with a cool name for the new flagship. Don't worry. We'll get there. We will have a new flagship name. Don't worry. And once we get a new carrier, the carrier will also have a new name as well. New ships, new names. Like, even as much as I love the name, the Herbaga, I'm gonna have to change the name of it. Only 3 this time. Oh, proprietary, yum yum. 12 out of 150. I'll take as much of that proprietary composites as I can get, please and thank you.
Ah, yeah, Mini. Did you? I don't know if you read General Chat earlier, but I managed to improve my internet.
Oh, you did? What'd you have to do?
Yeah. I improved it by a whopping 2,000% as far as speed goes. Do you want to know how I did it?
What'd you do?
I moved the Wi-Fi connecting box from one side of the room to another.
So it's basically a Wi-Fi extension booster?
Yeah, and I moved it from one edge of the room to the other.
And that did it?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I still want that new router setup.
Oh yeah, for sure. Then you'll have even faster speed. But it's funny that like you changed the booster location and that did it. Okay, to be fair, like my dad recently wanted me to boost the Wi-Fi in the house, so I found a Wi-Fi booster because he likes sitting out in the garage when he's woodworking or whatever. And I set up a Wi-Fi booster down in the hallway that goes out to the garage, and he's like, oh, I can listen to all my music and stuff now, because he'd use like Spotify or whatever for listening to like God, what's my dad like to listen to? He likes to listen to like old jazz music, a lot of sax music. He plays the sax. He also likes to listen to like some big band and Frank Sinatra a lot. So now that he can listen to his music without like the signal dropping out every now and then, because he's like on the exact opposite side of the house from where I'm at. So he's like, yay! So I know how you feel, because I had to get that set up for him, and he was like, this is amazing, this is fantastic. So I imagine you have something similar, just plugs into the wall and then you have to link it into the Wi-Fi with an app or something.
Yeah, what I use for is I just connect to it via Wi-Fi, and then I just set it up using my web browser.
Yeah.
So it's pretty simple to do.
Well, the only reason that works, I guess, for that, especially because I'm guessing you're in 2 separate buildings.
No, same building. Actually.
Oh, okay. It's just that I guess the walls and all of the stuff through the walls is interfering with the Wi-Fi signal. Not surprising.
Well,
it's basically
wooden walls and concrete. So
yeah, I mean it's basically light And like because it's that particular wavethink, it can go through walls to a certain extent, but it does get weaker. It's not just this magical Wi-Fi box that just gives you Wi-Fi within this exact area. You have to think of what's in the way too.
Programming limpet drone.
Yeah, I think it was. Well, okay, so there's nothing more in the way. It's basically the same amount of material is still in the way, but the box is now a lot closer to the router.
Yeah, it's closer to the signal, so boosting what
Yeah.
is received is easier because you got less bleed through and obstruction and bouncing.
Deploy cargo hatch. Cargo scoop.
Proprietary composites, man, my engineering is going to be happy because of all these proprietary and core dynamics. And if anything else, I can always down convert them into something else. So no big loss. We've only got like 20 collector limits left anyway. So, and we're gathering what I needed in the first place, which is a good. Boop. Delete the elite dangerous executable. Not actually. I'm hitting the delete button to kill the process. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, you know what sucks is that like I was trying to use some of my sound pad stuff earlier for the stream. This is what I use for my sound effects in game. Just so you know, it's an app on Steam. It's like $5 in case anyone else wants random noise that they can play through Discord and annoy your friends. You've been warned. But because I had to do the system restore because I hit Control Alt F while running Elite Dangerous and it kills the process and causes a registry error, and then I have to go back and do a system restore, which means I had to reinstall Discord, I had to reinstall OBS, I had to reinstall Chrome. Chrome wasn't launching just because I hit FPS. Oh, but after this, I did upgrade my graphics drivers. I don't know if that's going to cause it again, but you're not going to catch me hitting Control Alt F in a stream for a while. Because I will not display my frame rate because it makes my computer crash. I don't know why. It's dumb, but at least I know what causes it now.
Ready to engage.
Unless Control Alt F does something else. I don't know. If someone can find where the keybind is for like Control F.
Pretty sure you can't change it. But...
Yeah. It honestly, it could have just been like a graphics driver issue causing that. Because it only did that when I wanted to track the frame rate. Otherwise, it was fine. And then I'm like, hey, what's the frame rate? It's like, bleh. All right, we got 11 minutes on this none system state or no system state in a Federation system. So if anybody else needs core dynamic composites and proprietary composites, I am currently in the Skegiko system. SKEGGIKO space O. The system state is perfect for getting core dynamics composites and proprietary composites. Come over here and grab some signal sources, guys.
Programming limpet drone. Power plant capacity exceeded.
Do. Alright, that's getting annoying. Plasma chargers, I'm sorry, but I need the power. Thank you.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Working as a handicap aid. I'll probably vanish as view on occasion when need to do stuff. Alright, man, fair enough. Do you do like physical therapy? Elite dangerous executable in process. We only grabbed like 3 there. That was kind of a garbage signal source. But hey, 9 core dynamics composites is 1 less than I needed in the first place. So I'll take it. Any materials that I gather is materials that I did not have before. As long as I can scoop it, I will. Because I'll use it for something else later. And if not, I can convert it. And if I can't convert it, then at least that list will be full. So I don't have to worry about it, right? Man, Race, one of these days we're definitely going to have to go out to the Crystal Fields so I can stock up on all the raws before Odyssey goes live. Just so I can cap out on everything. Because I'll have to go out there, gather, come back, down convert, fly back out, fill up again, and then we'll be done. So we'll have to go out to the Crystal Fields eventually.
I'm sorry, I'm just bit of a shock of what just happened.
What?
Incoming message.
Took down the shields of an anaconda, shot one plasma round into him, and he immediately blew up.
Fantastic aiming, sir. That's all I gotta say.
Engage.
What can I say? I'm nasty with PAs.
Well, yeah. Plasmas are almost too much fun for their own good, to be fair.
It also kinda rhymed.
Huh?
It also kinda rhymed, what I just said.
What did?
What can I say? I'm good with PAs.
What can I
How did that rhyme?
say? I'm good with PAs. I like to deploy and then fire to destroy. I do unblockable damage. I can't think of anything that rhymes with damage very well. Dang it.
Limpet drone error.
Oh well.
Deploy cargo hatch. Limpet drone error.
Come on.
Deploy cargo hatch.
Come on. There we go.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Joe says it took him 4 trips. Ramage. Prepare for damage as my plasma commence its ramage upon your shields and hull. You have to pay the toll or you'll die. Boom, 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 these plasmas spell your doom. Listen to my tune. I got grade 5 modifications, and they are to my boon. When I pull the trigger, the only thing you will receive is your doom. Oh, bribe for the Spaz Police. Okay, I thought it was also for the singing. But I also appreciate the $5 donation, and thank you for the donation, so thank you very much. I'll have to make a new, like, B-roll from new engineered videos that we make in the future for donations. It'll be fun. Like one of the search and seizure keelback flying around.
Incoming message.
New subscriber acquired. It's just a picture or a gif of my keelback picking up materials. New subscriber acquired.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Was to play with letters, Space Police. Dude.
Programming limpet drone. Power plant capacity exceeded. Programming limpet drone. Cargo scoop deployed.
It's so dark. Look at all. Ooh, look at all that yummy loot. Eat Engineer, how are you doing? Are you happy yet? Oh yeah, 48 core dynamics. Where are those? Yeah, here we go. Get to see these go up live because ED Engineer is awesome. Doink. Was that everything? Did we get everything? Nope. Now we did. See, we're getting these two right now from this one signal source. Man, look at that. Just from one signal source. That's crazy. I'm not complaining. I will eat all these things. And then we'll get back to engineering and converting some materials. And then we'll probably have to go for some material conversion. And then we might be able to hit 3 engineers today. I don't know. We'll definitely have to material convert though. We will start heading towards the next well, what is our next engineer going to be? Inara. Let's see. We just did Liz Ryder. We got missiles done. Heretani's next. We're going to do grade 5 power plants. We're going to do grade 5 armored power plant for the crate. And then I guess I don't have any other heal beams that I'm making currently. I only have those 2 class 2s. Do I need any more? I could get a class 4, but that would be like a huge delay. We'll hold off on Brew Tarquin for now, but we'll get Heretani done at the very least. That's still a bit of a project to work on. So we'll wait for a bit. Do 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 do. I like how my thing for Celine Jean just stuck as soon as I voiced it. Celine Jean, the Armor Queen. It's easy to remember.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3,
Remember, throttle down to 0 after relog.
engage.
Because you don't want to fly too far away from your signal source. Because if you throttle up right away, you'll be several light seconds away, and then you have to wait a long time for a slow approach.
Programming limpet drone. Power plant capacity exceeded. Programming limpet drone. Cargo scope deployed.
Oh. Really? Really? You couldn't grab that because there was a tiny thing of debris in the way and you just suicided?
Programming
Get back out there. Your job isn't done. Go grab that. We don't leave materials behind, sir. Go get it. Thank you. Oh. Did you need this? Sorry, hang on. Let me put these guns away. There we go. Oh, there's more. Where are you going? Got more stuff for me? Bring it in. Give it to the mini. Alright, cool. We're done.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Do do do. The crate is going to be my plasma bomber, sir. And I just enjoy having a crate with short range thermal conduit plasma. And it's going to need that armored power plant for not dying. So yeah, I don't want to fry my ship to hell and back. So we will be going with an armored power plant for that crate. Alrighty. How many more minutes do you think we have left on this signal source? Probably like what? Maybe one or two more cycles, maybe? That's probably all we have left. We will see. Open play, let me play. Hey, it's Cigars. How's it going, buddy? I haven't seen you in a while.
Frameshift drive.
And back into Super Cruise.
4, 3.
We'll know when we're done when we jump into Super Cruise and the signal source is gone, so no big deal. And it's still there, so we can eat it again. Yum yum. Oh, never mind. It just disappeared on us. Okay, we're done. You know what? Let's fly back to the nav beacon. And actually, you know what? We're done. We ate that signal source. I'm okay with the amount that we have eaten. Let's head to I guess a manufactured material trader. That's going to be in Timbledaris. All right.
Frameshift drive charging.
Dumping the limpets because we're done collecting. Alright, now we can go back to unlocking more engineers and doing some conversion. So let's head to Timbledaris Levi Montesili Gateway to do some manufactured material trades. When am I going to start Odyssey Grind? When I'm done with the engineers? and when everybody has to play Odyssey, sir, and when it's more stable. So, until then, I'll continue playing the game that everybody else has. Besides, most of the fun stuff I do in the game is not on the ground. So, I will be playing with spaceships that do far more damage.
Spaceships, to some extent, is also more fun.
Kilo, if you drop some surface scanner probes down on that planet, it will locate the crash site for you. Otherwise, you can also Google Jameson's crash site, and it will also give you the coordinates. You also might be garbage at coordinate searching.
Yeah, I found it okay using the coordinates. I just don't have a scanner.
You can use the data link scanner on your ship, but you have to be like on top of each one of those beacons. You can do it in a ship. You don't have to be in an SRV. I'm just saying it's gonna be a pain in the butt.
Yeah,
No, I was in a ship. I just used coordinates because I didn't have the detailed surface scanner. I didn't know about the data link scanner thing.
Speaking of Jameson crash site, I mean, you're gonna like it in Odyssey because the terrain is a lot more flat.
Every terrain in Odyssey is a lot more flat, to be fair.
Yeah, you're kind of right there. I do believe that is subject to change, though.
Yeah, I think so. I hope so too. I mean, hey, I want the update to be as awesome for everybody, like when it, is done, because it's not done. They're still working on it, which is why I refuse to play.
Yeah, I haven't bought it yet. I'm not planning to buy it for the time being.
Not All Games is like, man, I can't even imagine starting over again. It's like, yeah, I thought that too, and then I kind of had to. So I was like, you know what? As bad as this is, being forced to start over again. Oh, excuse me.
What?
It's actually kind of nice too. I get to see the game from an experienced and fresh perspective to a certain degree, because like I still have my friends to play with, so like that hasn't changed. But playing from the beginning and not having all the stuff that you guys have or the experience, I can actually kind of really sympathize with people that are, just starting over, because I'm like, yeah, without the stuff that we take for granted all the time from the amount of time that we've played, and like, oh, we've got Guardian models unlocked, and we've got this unlocked, and we've got this unlocked, and we can travel, and oh, that's not a big deal, you're blowing it out of proportion. I'm like, I'm playing the game, and I'm like, I'm kind of having a rough time with some of this stuff. I have a lot more sympathy for a lot of our newer players, because some of this stuff just, I have 4,000 hours in the game. All right, I know how to do this stuff instinctually. A lot of new people, no. Like, what was it yesterday? Race and I learned about 4 different things that were brand new that we didn't know about Elite Dangerous before, and we're like, oh, that's cool. So like, I've been playing this game as long as I have, and there's always something new to learn. And then that's just how you have to look at it. So getting a fresh perspective on the game has been nice and refreshing. It makes me love the game even more.
Yeah. Do you want to know the best thing about Odyssey, though, Minnie?
Hold on, let me catch up on chat.
Okay, you catch up on chat.
Kilo, make sure you have points of interest on your left panel.
Oh, I'll check that out.
Let's see what else. I enjoy Odyssey mainly for being able to get out and look at my magnificent ship and see how big it really is. Yeah, when I got out and looked at a cutter and a vet the first time, I was like, wow, wow. Let's see. Darren, spend more time filling crash reports in Odyssey than actual playtime. Fair enough. Yeah, there we go. I haven't crashed a single time. I've crashed the game on purpose, but that's because I was signal source hunting. Anyway, let's go to contacts, go to the mat trader, pull up ED engineer. Oh, see if there's a couple manufacturers to do. Just some grid resistors. That's it. Okay. Grid.
Well, now that I can,
Shush. Clear
maybe-
comms. Clear comms. Grid resistors. Here we go. What does ED engineer want me to convert for those? High density composites, phase, polycaps, conductive polymers. Let's just use some hybrid capacitors. How many did you need? I'm going to throw ED Engineer down on a lower screen so I can reference it while I'm converting, so stand by, guys. Grid resistors. Okay, you need 3. Boop, done. Alright, all my manufacturer requirements are done. That's literally all I needed to do. However, let's go ahead and bring over engineers. And we'll take a look at Brew and see what he needs. Fujin tea. Oh great, a rare commodity. Should we bother with this today, guys? What do you think?
It depends if you want to do it all in one episode.
You
If
know what?
do, then
Why
probably
not? I got friends. You guys can help me get some Fujin tea.
Okay.
Good,
Jameson's Cobra. What do you do you want us to like pick up Fujin tea and drop you stuff?
Yeah, I just drop it in Dead Space Pocket. We'll do it that way. Let's see. Because I've got to head to the next engineer, so like if one of you guys like Race, you're probably not. Oh, you're blowing up stuff right now, aren't you?
Yeah, so I'm busy
Okay, you're busy.
knocking out these missions.
All right, so we got to figure what kind of laser I want to build for what class 4, 3, 2. You know what? I guess I'll make a. Shoot, I don't even know. Maybe we'll take a break on Brew for now. Cause he goes what, to Tiana Fortune and yeah. Alright, maybe we can side branch. Maybe we can go down to like Light Chung, I could do lightweight sensors on something like my Dolphin or Elvira. Did we do Elvira? But we don't have any FSDs to upgrade. But am I ever gonna use her again? I don't think so.
No, you won't use Elvira again.
I
Lei
use,
Chung's obviously good
No,
for
no,
the
no,
ship.
no, no. Okay, so let's go grab 3 Suntil relics after we're done with this other engineer. We'll get Elvira unlocked, and then I can do grade 3 enhanced low power shields on my Dolphin. That's what we'll use it for. Okay, cool. That's a plan. Okay, so what do I need for grade 3 enhanced low power?
But can't you do that with the shield guy?
I can, but I want to use a specific engineer to burn through their engineering requirements to unlock the next engineer. I don't mind not unlocking Heretani all the way. I'm going to use her as a stepping stone like you would Marco Quint. I don't care about using them again. If I really want to, I can go back and pin something. But at this particular moment, I'm using them as stepping stones because I don't need them.
This is why you have the advantage starting over, and this is good stuff for new players.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do, keep in mind, this is like a long overall shopping list. So like I'm tracking stuff in here I technically don't need to, like frameshift drive. I've got extra materials for at least 2 more FSDs to upgrade with this shopping list. Honestly, I don't need it. So boop, that's gone. And that gives me a lot of things that I know I need now. Security firmware patch and chromium instead of all the other stuff I needed from the upgraded FSD, which I'm not doing. However, we are going to be doing some grade 3 shield upgrades now, and then I'm throwing that into it. So low power, enhanced low power shields. We're going to do grade 1 through 3, I think. We'll be able to do that at Elvira. Okay. So we'll throw this in, this and this. Beep and beep. And this will be temporary. We'll be able to upgrade it at a later date the rest of the way. So. And then we'll throw in experimental effects because we want it to be nice and light. So we're going to go for strip down. Throw that in as well. And we're going to bring back up what we're going to do. We don't need all 5 grades, just 3. Thank you for the bump though. We're going to do this 6 times because it's upgrading the engineer from the beginning and you will need extra materials. And we're just going to do the 6 all the way up. Plus the experimental, and I think that should be enough to get us all the way. Because it's like grade 3.5-ish. And let's see, what else does that engineer do? Let's go back one. She also does shield cell banks, FSD, shields, thrusters. I mean, if needed, I don't think the thrusters on the Dolphin are upgraded, so we could also poke some thrusters as well. Specialized legacy and mechanical equipment. Do I have dirty drive tuning? I do. Yeah, looking good. So we need to go to raw and data conversion next. All right, we got 2 stops, so let's make our way. Stealing the keelback. We are in Timbledaris, so if we're going to be doing that and using the keelback anyway, should we upgrade the crate first, or should we go for booping the Dolphin? What do you think, Stream? Because we can do either engineer, like right now.
Disengaged from landing pad. Regulate your speed until free of station perimeter.
What do you think, Stream?
I would say Dolphin.
Dolphin first for the lightweight shields?
Yeah.
I tend to agree with you because that is my A to B travel baby. So, alright, let's head back to the Kamchatka and swap ships since we're done material collecting. This spaceship's only purpose is for signal source hunting, and we have utilized it for its purpose today. We will now go grab another spaceship and go poke that. Alright. Let's catch up on chat. Spend more time filling. I think I want to try out a plasma gunship. Red. Let's see, that's 5 plasmas, 1 class 3, 4 class 2s, and then 2 class 1 mounts. I still think the crate's going to do more damage for plasma with that build. Personally, Red. But hey, plasma gunship also does sound fun. Horizons refused to load on my computer from Odyssey beta launch until this last Thursday. Nearly 6 weeks of withdrawal. 14 of my 16 ships are engineered to grade 5. My Rubigo Sothis Python. See, that's another thing I need to build. I need to build a Rubigo Sothis Python. Only needed grade 3, and I didn't have an engineer in my T10 before I left the bubble for Beagle Point last December. Oh, no, I had a feeling that was going to happen. See, this is why I like having auto throttle, like, because the auto throttle mode, like, auto guides your ship to a certain extent as well, which is nice. But this one, I can just point at the destination and then throttle down, and then it takes over. Yeah, I guess I could do the crate for the armored power plant, but I need weapons too. It's mainly just so I don't overheat, because I put nothing but plasmas on my crate for combat, since like the multis were fun and the beams were okay, but just hitting them with big fat plasma is just more satisfying. So even if they're unmodified, I'll still rock those plasma with those upgrades. Yeah. Alright, back to the Kamchatka. Night Vision has a keybind. I don't know what it is, because I changed the keybind for silent running to be night vision, and I changed the keybind for dump all cargo that ever exists inside my spaceship to headlights, which I much prefer having those on insert and delete. And then my cargo hatch is on home. I forgot what N does, but I don't think it's bound to anything, and I'm not going to push it because I don't know what it does.
Scan detected. Landing gear deployed. Landing gear retracted.
And people say that the keelback is an ugly ship. I think it looks fantastic. I really like it, especially those engines. I do like the engines. And the little pylons. Little pylons are so cool. Look at that. That's awesome. The cool little thrusters. Keelback is awesome. You will not change my mind. I love this ship. Because the little wobbly side thrusters mainly. But yes. It also makes a cool little SWAT van. It just needs like a... If the keelback had like another gun mount up top, like a class 3 or something, that would be great. Just have a class 3 gun that would pop up and have a turret on the back. That would be cool. Oh well. I dig my keelback. Alright, so what did Stream decide? Are we grabbing the Dolphin or are we grabbing the crate for this next engineer unlock?
Pretty sure it was the Dolphin.
Dolphin. Well, we'll need to use the Dolphin anyway to go to the rest of the conversions anyway. Technically not really, but it'll be nice. We could use the Booper! We're just doing material conversions, right? Oh, and then shield upgrades. Never mind. Never mind. We'll take the Dolphin. I think she's rigged for long range. I could be wrong. Let me check. Oh yeah, she's rigged for long range. Alright, let's go. Auto launch. Let's open up the map. Bookmarks. Data, 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 data. Thank you. Plot.
Landing gear retracted.
Squadron bookmarks are amazing.
Has departed. Move clear of the landing pad.
Do 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 do. Well, we're gonna go do data and material conversion real quick, and then we can head off to 2 engineers and get 2 engineers done. That'll be great. So one of them will be doing the crate. I think we'll go for our stepping stone engineer first, since I can tweak the thrusters and the shields on this thing, because the thrusters, believe it or not, on my little Dolphin are completely unmodified. So we'll fix that. My buddy has the carrier, Scara, JST. He's on our Discord. He runs the carrier for us. And I helped him by refueling about 5,000 tons of fuel into the carrier recently because I've been using it and abusing it for streams. So he's like, I need fuel. And I was like, okay. So I moved several thousand tons of tritium into his ship to use and abuse it for streams. So it's not my fleet carrier, it's my buddy's. I'm just using it. Which makes things quite convenient at times. Alrighty. Anyway, Scara, as far as like why I restarted the game, I'll tell you what, if you go back and watch episode 1 of Elite Dangerous starting over, then I tell you what's going on at the very beginning. I won't give spoilers, let's just leave it at that. I think we're good. I don't think we're going too fast. Yeah, just under one times the speed of light. We should hit this dead on. Don't hit the planet! We're good. No, I missed! How? Come on. That was a bunch of bad things.
Depending on how fast the station and stuff orbits, Supercruisers just can miss.
I know, but it was under 1 times the speed of light. It looked solid to me. I just barely missed. That's what the issue was. It's because the orbital speed of the target. Like, I'm going straight, and like the ship is hunting it down because it's actually moving in Super Cruise. Now it's solid. Okay, we're good. Throttled up. Do 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 do. Meredith City. I think this is for data. Yes, data conversion. On to convert the data we need. Hooray! And boost and Super Cruise assist / docking computer take over. Do your job, please and thank you. All right, ED engineer. We are here to convert distorted shield cycle recordings. We need 18 of those, and we need 2 security firmware patch. Alright, so I'll take unadaptive encryptions capture, convert those for the security firmware patch, and I will take adaptive encryptions capture and convert them to distorted shield cycle recordings because that's a grade 5 that you get from scanning Jameson's Crash Cobra, and it's a great store of data value. So I'm going to use garbage materials to convert what I need. Haha! So we need this, and we need this. So here's how we're going to do it.
Docking successful. Engaging docking
We need
restraints.
18
You are most welcome, Commander.
distorted shield cycle recordings. So we're going to go to our contacts at Meredith City, go to the material trader, and convert the data that we need because we already went to Jameson's Crash Cobra, and that's these two data types right here. So as long as I have things to buy, and as long as this is blue for anything data related, I know that I don't have to go back to Jameson's Crash Cobra for the time being. So I just use these two as a store of information data to convert to things that I need when I have that material project or engineering project to work on. It's great. So I only need stuff every now and then. Alright, so we need distorted shield cycle recordings. That is a grade 1. Here we go. And you want me to convert the garbage stuff. Okay, give me 18 and 4 of that, and distorted shield cycle recordings. Done. Security firmware patch. That is a class 4. Security. This. We're going to grab this, because it's still garbage. And we need 2 of those, and 12 of those, and boop, and done. Next is raw materials. We're done here. And that's why I like going to Jameson's Crash Cobra is great when you have these little micro engineering projects, especially for getting through the engineers. Ridiculously valuable. Even if you don't have those exact materials, you can convert them if you're doing small minor projects. You don't have to look at engineers like, oh, this giant, massive, terrible project. I'm cruising through these guys. It's just because I have an engineer and I have 3 specific places where I'm getting materials. Well, 4 technically because of signal sources. So we've got the Crash Conda for raw materials with very small projects, mind you, very small. Raw materials. We've got data from the Jameson Crash Cobra, and then after that we've got the crap, where was I headed next?
That's soap.
Yeah, we got Dav's Hope for manufactured, and then we've also got Hot Jupiter for combat for that, and then we've also just got signal source hunting. But if you need manufactured, Dav's Hope. If you need data, Crash Cobra. All right, let me just put it this way. If you need data, Crash Cobra and HIP 12099. You can look up or just Google Jameson's Crashed Cobra. Next, Crash Conda. O-Air 2B. Very easy to find. O-R-R-E-R-E. Yeah, if you're in the squadron, it's bookmarked. It's great. You just planetary surface scan. You'll find it. And then, of course, we don't have Dav's Hope bookmarked, do we? We don't. But probably no apostrophe. Nope. Okay. I don't exactly remember where Dav's Hope is, but it's somewhere. And you can get things at it. I just don't remember where. It's okay. You can Google it if I don't know where it is off the bat. Anyway, we do need to go to... What are we going for next? Raw? Raw conversion. Raw. Thank you. Whoa, why is it way down here? That's not my usual place to go to. No, I want to go to... Okay, hang on. Map. Services. Raw. Stop it. Yeah, okay, I thought V886 Centauri was my Matt Trader location. I want to go to V886 Centauri anyway, just because I haven't been there in a while. Bloop. Freaking JST giving me a different raw material trader to go to. I do not appreciate that.
I have a
Where's-
feeling that I may have picked a bit too many wing combat missions.
Oh yeah.
Frameshift
Yeah,
drive charging.
I think I got like 9 wing missions, maybe
9.
10. And then I got the rest is solo missions, so 20.
I wonder if it's just labeled differently in the
Maybe.
bookmarks. I'll check.
3, 2,
We'll have Super Cruise assist to the station, so I'll check there.
Anyways, I'm gonna leave for now and talk with Random, play with him,
All right.
because I don't really want him in streams yet. Just yeah. Maybe eventually, but for now, yeah. I'll see you later, Minnie. Actually, I'll probably end up inviting you to a wing soon, just so you can share with the wing missions, which I have completed. So,
Alrighty. Well, if there's any other newbies, make sure you poke the stream and ask them if they want free money from you. I'm sure you'll
Alright,
get some
will do.
takers. Alright. So, we're going to be on our route to Tanner City. Super Cruise assist. Do your thing. There we go. Now we're locked. And turn off orbit lines, please. Thank you. White dwarfs are cool, but scary. Scary, but cool. Anyway, we're taking a cruise on the Dolphin Line today. In the minivan, we're going to be heading out to Tanner City. It's one of my favorite locations for dropping off raw materials to be converted to other things. Yeah, I guess you could hunt high-grade emissions since it's a guaranteed grade 5 every time, and then you can just down-convert within the same column. But yeah. But the materials that I grabbed today are too valuable for me to do that just yet. Throttle up to full. Now throttle down to Super Cruise Assist. There we go. Alrighty. I'm gonna bring the chat back up. I got too many screens open. See, this is what I had to deal with when I stream. Like I got OBS, Task Manager, EDDB, the chat itself. EDDB, that's crazy. What am I tracking? I need to track YouTube chat. There you are. There you guys are. I found you. Hello guys, I'm back. Speed up again. Alright, so where were we? High-grade emission farming for engineering manufacture. DAS Hope takes too much time. Yeah, I guess I could see that. But if you want to be absolutely low effort, DAV's Hope is pretty easy. You just log out, log back in, log out, log back in, and drive in a circle. And you get data too. I got a lot of cracked industrial firmware when I was down there last, so it made my time worth it. Yeah. And I got like 70 something chemical manipulators from Dav's Hope now, so if you need chem manips for jump range, you know, that's where you should go to get them real quick and easy. I actually got a decent amount of manufacturing materials from Dav's Hope. Like I was there for a hot minute. Like I think I went until my one SRV and my Dolphin ran out of fuel, and then I stopped. Because I literally ran out of fuel and couldn't pick up anything else. So I went until one SRV ran out of fuel at Dav's Hope. And I had a good time. Because I was watching Thundercats. Dun da da dun dun da da dun da dun dun da.
You are go for automated docking. Enjoy the ride, Commander.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright, Raw Trader. Tanner City.
Solid contact.
Do.
Securing ship. You're all checked in, Commander.
Contacts. Material Trader. What do we need? 5 billion windows later. 7 chromium and 12 germanium. Both grade 2s. Okay, give me some of this. What do you want me to convert for chromium? Tellurium, antimony, tungsten, and ruthenium. What do I have the most of? I have a lot of tellurium. I'm not going to be using tellurium a bunch, I don't think. Give me this. See, this is crashed Conda material right here. I need 7 chromium. I'll take 9. Let's see, what else? Germanium, another grade 2. Boop, 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 boop. Here, give me this, and we'll downgrade some tungsten, because I have a lot of that. And you get tons of this from the Crash Conda anyway. Actually, no, we'll grab the tellurium. 12, have 18. Boop, and that's done. And cool. Alright, we're good to go to the engineers, Dunzo. Auto launch. Alright, so we are going to go to
Detach is good. You are go for departure.
Elvira first, I think. Yeah. Off to the Kuhn system. Oh, we gotta get Soontil relics. Okay, where do we get Soontil relics? Cheryanovsky City in the Niguri system. See? Anara. Awesome. Love this website, especially when working on engineers, because it just hot links to everything. And it also gives the list of like who unlocks in what order. So after I unlock her, I'm going to get an invitation from Mel Brandon in Colonia, and I'm going to get an invitation for Zachariah Nemo, and I'm going to get an invitation for Marco Quint. Oh man, maybe we should do Quint today. Oh, and then that like gets paid. Man, too many things to do. All right, well, we are going to be going to Nagalan. Or what was it? No, Niguri to pick up those 3 units of Soontil relics. Boop. No, that's not where I want to go. I want to go over here. Here. Thank you.
All clear. Till next time, Commander.
Cheryanovsky City. How far is that from us? That is 3 jumps. Yes. Woo.
4, 3, 2,
Do. We might make a little bit extra engineer progress today than I thought. We'll see. Alright, I'm getting a little bit of a frame rate loss on the stream. I don't know why. I'm going to convert over directly to game capture. Do you not want to cooperate today? There you go. That's because I'm not killing the game process over and over and over again, so. All right.
complete. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
We will see how far we can get. I mean, today's all about unlocking our engineers in the first place, so we got 1 down. So I think we got 3 engineers at grade 5 now. We've got Celine Jean, we've got the Dweller, and now we've got, I think, Elvira Martuk. Was it Elvira? Missile chick, whatever. We did some grade 5 lightweight missiles. So that's taken care of. Technically, that's another stepping stone engineer, but packhounds are the best missile in the game, so if you want nice packhounds, then, you know, you might as well get that engineer up to grade 5. No reason not to.
Frameshift drive charging.
I love how cold the Dolphin is. Granted, I think I have a class 1 power plant that's giving me some extra cooling. Am I? Power plant.
4, 3,
Well, we'll find out.
2, 1.
Maybe I only did the upgraded like thermal vent-ish power plant on the Cutter. I don't think I did it on the Dolphin. Because I was going to make it even colder. Because why not?
Some ships run cooler than others anyway. Diamondback and Dolphin, I think, are pretty cool as it is.
Yeah, they're quite cool. Oh yeah, I do have a low emissions power plant, and then if I add extra heat efficiency on top of that, or like weight reduction, I can jump further. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, off to Cheryanovsky City. This way. Alright, so we are here for 3 units of Soontil relics. Also, hello Valor, good to see you in the chat again, sir. After I get back from Colonia to unlock the 4 engineers out there, I then bought 5 new ships, including a PvE Corvette. I needed to engineer all 5 to grade 5 all at once. Big oof, sir. Yeah, I can definitely sympathizing with sympathize with having to upgrade a large fleet. The way I'm doing things now is I kind of have to spread my upgrades across my ships, which is another reason I've like slowly increased my fleet, is because I need upgrades to do. And if I don't have a ship to put those upgrades on, then I have no reason for doing those upgrades, and I can't make progress with the engineers. So it's like I have to have certain ships that I don't do the upgrades on purpose, so that when I get to an engineer that I need to step on their head to get to the next engineer, I have engineered modules that I have an excuse to work on when I get to them that's actually going to benefit me when I use those materials. So that's kind of the hard part of doing this, is like planning out what engineering materials go to what shields, or what ships, what build, what modules, how high of a grade, what ships am I not going to engineer with this grade when I have it available because another engineer later on does it, so I should use that engineer so I can use them as a stepping stone to get to this engineer that I actually want to unlock. You know what I mean? Yes? No? Nobody? Okay, cool. I think everybody's on the same page. Oh god, wing invitations. Who's bothering me? It's Race. Of course it's Raced. Oh, it's Rando. Rando's a new guy. We picked him, or I think Race found him like yesterday, and we ended up playing with him some yesterday. It was a lot of fun. Cool. Von Ziefkador. I just like saying his name so much. I don't know why. I guess because it starts with a Z. Greetings, my name is Von Ziefkador. As soon as I got those 5 ships engineered, then bought 3 more ships and engineered them to grade 5, so 8 ships in 4 weeks to engineer. That is a lot of materials, Mr. Joe. The thing is, I have to slowly build up my inventory of engineered ships, and then as I do things, they will become easier. But I'm not there yet. I still have to struggle a bit. But I'm getting there. I am getting there.
South Kruger, Mike, India, November. Welcome to this Imperial facility. We are delighted to receive you.
I'm so glad that the Empire and the Federation love me.
For docking bay 1, 2.
Oh god, it's Quantum too. Hi, Quantum.
Incoming mission critical message.
Initiating auto-docking protocols.
I'll take the extra free Empire rank, thank you. Free Empire rank from Manani. That's another reason it's good to do massacre missions in those systems, because you get Empire rank. Ain't that true, Vaughn? I am Baron von Ziefkador.
Disembark when ready.
Hey, you know what? Like when your Empire rank gets up, Vaughn, you can like brag about it. Be like, I am Baron, or Lord, or Knight Templar. No, not passenger lounge. I meant to go to the commodities market. Dang it. Come on. Back, 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 go back, go back, go back.
Incoming mission critical message.
Why are you being dumb, passenger lounge? What if I opened up the engineer screen? What do you think about that? You don't like that, do you? Haha! Screw your stupid loading glitch. Give me 3 of these. An engineer wants them. What are they? A slab of unidentified material covered in pictographs of an unknown origin. This relic is part of a cache of similar artifacts that were uncovered by explorers searching lost alien civilizations in the Soontil system, sold by Gary's Reclamations, Cheryanofsky City, Naguri. The rare good is legal in all markets. High supply in this market. This may indicate a good purchase price. Alright. We've got these. So, engineer.
Landing gear retracted. Incoming message.
Your ship is now detached. Please fly carefully as you leave the facility.
Elvira, you are our next stop. How far away is that? 8 jumps. All right. Out we go. Oh, this way, eh?
Warning. There are reports of increased traffic in this area.
Kind of makes me wish. Okay, to be fair, we will have some nice upgraded thrusters soon. Grade 2, but it'll be an improvement. Top speed is just shy of 400. So we'll do one more boost. 3, oh, like it hits 400 and goes back down. Okay, so stock 5A with the thrusters I have on this, with the engineer modifications that I have, we're slightly below 400 meters a second. So with grade 2, we'll see what we do. I'm amusing Vaughn. He didn't think about using his in-game Empire title to make himself seem more pompous. Like if you want to like lean hard into that role play.
Frameshift drive charging.
You know what I wish? I wish I could have the option of turning off the like automatic safety disengage on at least one ship, like the Dolphin. I would completely be happy skimming the absolute surface of the corona of the star, as long as I'm not overheating, just to get around it to jump to my next spot. Like I'll go deep into a star. I don't care. I hate having to avoid these stupid, you know, gravity fields. Like if I want to fly super close to a star, let me. I'll take a risk of dying for, you know, possible navigational error, but I like to worry about these stupid lines that like sometimes they'll turn on or off the orbit lines because, you know, the game looks better without it. So, I don't know. Random rant. Okay, well, since I don't know, do you guys think I should make an expedition ship to go out when I do? I mean, I've got to do the 5K light trip sooner or later. At this rate, we might be doing it this Friday. Oh yeah, just an FYI, we're now streaming Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at noon. So 3 times to catch mini streams from now on. Doesn't that sound good? Fun times. So I should probably update my channel description like regular streams.
Frameshift drive charging.
Can you do 50 light years already?
53 with an FSD booster and a grade 5 FSD.
So it's 100 jumps out and 100 jumps back. I'm not sure you need to build a special ship for it unless you want to.
I don't know. I can get a Diamondback already with an FSD booster and a grade 5 FSD up close to around 69 with the current engineering I have unlocked. So I could add an additional almost 20 light years on top of what I'm doing in my Dolphin now. So that's pretty significant in my opinion.
Conda jump on the.
Well, I could do a Conda, but if I want to keep the price down, it'd be pretty nice to just use a Diamondback for this first trip, I think. Unless we go in the Dolphin anyway. I mean, it's up to you guys. The thing is that the Dolphin, I'd be able to hot scoop the entire time. Just boop, 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 every single star. Don't even care about scooping or anything. Just keep going. That'll be a benefit. And I can definitely lightweight the Dolphin by removing most of its internal components.
Well, I mean, it adds up. You could get from 50 down. Sorry, you could get from 100 down to about 70 jumps if you did that.
Yeah, so I dodged 30 jumps, which would save a significant amount of time. But the question is it worth it investing that amount of time or not?
Well, it's 30 jumps each way because you've got to get back as well, unless you self-destruct.
Well, I haven't died yet, so I can't self-destruct.
So it's 30 jumps each way.
Yeah.
When I did the Palin, I went out to the Heart and Soul Nebula. That was kind of cool.
Here's my favorite thing about the Dolphin. I'm scooping at max rate, and my heat is completely even at 50%. You know what's even more broken about the Dolphin? You guys ready for this? With the way I've engineered it?
Mm-hmm.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Jump way scooping.
62%. 62% with the fully charged FSD scooping at optimal levels. This is why the Dolphin is awesome. It might not have the longest jump range, but you can do stupid stuff like this.
4, 3, 2.
What is the maximum jump range of the Dolphin? Does anyone know?
Well, it depends on how you engineer it.
Stuff like what?
Huh?
Stupid stuff like what?
I jump scooped. I was fuel scooping after I consumed the fuel for the jump I just did.
Oh.
Oh, look! 2 stars. Let's fly right between both of them. Because it's a Dolphin and I don't care. Oh, let's charge the FSD too while we're in the center of 2 stars. This isn't a bad idea. Look at this. Oh, look, 71% heat.
Ready to.
Oh, okay. I got some stream versus chat lag. I see what you're doing now.
This is fine. Yes, we are, in fact, in between 2 stars. And I am not overheating while charging my FSD. Oh wait, no, now I am. Never mind. Let's be on our way.
Oh, dude, since you mentioned it, I got one of those pre-engineered frameshift drives for the Class 5 community goal thing. You need to do an episode about that, because that's awesome.
Alright, how about this? Here's what we'll do. I'll work on getting all the stuff I need for that Class 5 FSD. We'll build a Diamondback, we'll unlock the thing, and then we'll immediately go on the expedition after unlocking the FSD. But I'll upgrade and engineer the rest of that Diamondback. Well, I might not even, well, I'll need to check a build for it. Alright, so how about this? We'll do what we can to get everything unlocked up to Palin today. And then Friday, we'll unlock Palin. How's that sound? We'll do we'll do the 5K trip on Friday.
3, 2, 1.
I don't know if the Diamondback is colder than a Dolphin, but I very much doubt it. I know the Dolphin can take a hell of a lot more heat abuse than the Diamondback can.
Diamondback is pretty frosty. I wouldn't like to call it, but
Smaller fuel scoop too, so that could also delay the travel time.
Fuel scooping complete.
It's the thing is, the size of the fuel scoop doesn't matter. It's the fuel scoop to FSD ratio. If you've got a Class 5 FSD and a Class 4 fuel scoop, you struggle.
Yeah.
Which is what you get with a Diamondback.
But the Diamondback
You
also
got
has a
Class 4
32-ton fuel tank.
Oh, I don't know. I changed mine to Class 4 for jump range.
Oh. No, I used I think a Class 4 fuel scoop. I don't know. I'd have to look at a Diamondback build. We can take a peek at that after a bit. Maybe we can theory craft the build that we're going to use on Friday, to a certain extent, because I can't theory craft for the double engineering. With I mean I could, but I'd have to see one and put in the stats manually. Actually, since you have one, could you take a picture of like the statistics page for me so I can see the raw values? And then if you post that, I can punch it in.
From my Diamondback?
Well, from just the double engineered module that you unlock.
Yeah, I'll have to input the values manually.
No. I
just
just give me a screenshot of it, and I can do that and save it.
All right, what screen do you want a screenshot of?
Just the one where it shows the percentage values of the module that's double engineered in the outfitting screen. So I can see the exact totals that I have to modify manually in AD Engineer. That way I can make a build for it, post it, and everyone can have a link to it.
Okay.
Oh, it looks like I'll get to update my my fitting for my Dolphin.
Orbital flight engaged.
Because I'll be doing some minimal engine. I don't think I really need to cover this engineering that I'm doing as far as on the build, because it's pretty self-explanatory. I'll have a finalized build later on. I'm only adding a little bit of engine thrust and lighter shields, and that's it. That's the only reason I'm here. Oh yeah, and to be a stepping stone. But hey, lighter shields and more jump range. No complaints here. 56.76 is at my max at the moment.
Going to go get my landmines from the same place you got them from.
Oh, how convenient. Are you following in my footsteps, sir?
Kinda, yeah, because I don't have any engineers unlocked, so...
Oh. It's really not that hard as long as you know how to do it. And just like, what did Minnie do? Oh, that's how he did it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Well, where did he get it?
That's-
I don't know. Check the stream. It's on there.
Yep. That's what I'm doing.
It's like, how do? Watch this episode. That's basically going to be my answer. It's like, hey, Minnie, how do I do this? Watch episode 6. Watch episode 8. Watch episode 11.
If you wish to land.
And I'm doing it in a cutter, too.
Oh, man, that's slow boy.
Yeah. Exactly like you did it, because I just got my mining cutter
Oh, gotcha.
from the fleet carrier.
Oh, wait till you get that power distributor upgraded from the Dweller. You'll be so happy running like 5 mining lasers just nom 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 on those rocks. You chew them so fast.
I know, I already upgraded a little bit, and I did some more mining with it.
Crazy, right?
It's so much nicer.
Are you rocking 4 limpet collectors?
No.
Oh, bro,
because
the
I
fast
have.
more collection speed, sir.
I know, I was doing it by myself, so I didn't really care.
I mean, at that point, you might as well sacrifice having a fuel scoop since you have to dump off the cargo yourself, unless you want to drop a Class 5 fuel scoop at a nearby station and then module fit it after you dock and then go sell it somewhere else.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
It is, but it's the solution to the problem.
I just put it on the carrier.
All right, clear comms on Discord. Everybody go mute. I'm going to do the Elvira Martuk tutorial. Alright, engineers, it looks like you are on your way to unlocking Professor Palin. So let's step on this first engineer's head because they're not very valuable after a certain point. So the first thing you're going to need to do is deliver 3 units of Soon-Till Relics to Elvira Martuk. Let's try that again from the top, shall we? See, this is what happens when I record. I don't have a script. I do it off the top of my head. This is how this works. Alright, take 2. Alright, Commanders, it looks like you're on the long road to unlocking Grade 5 engines, and you have Elvira Martuk in your way. Well, how do you unlock her? Well, first... according to ED Engineer, as we can see, you have to go at least 300 light years away from your beginning starting location and provide 3 units of Soon-Till Relics. Well, where can I find these? Well, on anara.cz/engineers, you can find them at Cheryanovsky City in the Niguri system. You can find Soon-Till Relics in the Niguri system. It's only 375.46 light years away from Elvira Martuk. Not that far at all. Sarcasm. Docking at the station about 1200 light seconds away from the city will enable you to purchase your 3 units of Soon-Till Relics. Once you acquire them, head back to Elvira Martuk. Throw them down on the floor in front of her for making you travel over 500 light years for 3 tons of cargo, and proceed to engineer your ship till you are done with her. She can go up to grade 5 on the FSD, but, like, what would you pin from her? You already have Felicity Farseer, who does grade bleh. See, it's that vampire thing that I did from, like, the video we did with the Yamiks. I hate, Take 2. She goes all the way up to grade 5 upgrades on the FSD, but honestly, if you already have Felicity Farseer unlocked, you might as well just do some lightweight shield and engine upgrades for, you know, your Aaron running ship, which is what I'm going to do now. I'm using a Dolphin for long range for most of my errand running, so we're just going to make the shields a little bit less on the power draw and a good bit less on the mass, giving me some increased jump range and lower power strength. It also boosts the strength of the shield a tiny bit, meaning if I accidentally run into things on undocking, it gives me a little bit extra protection. So, not the best upgrade, but if you're just working on engineers and you want to have like your shuttle ship like I'm working on right now be a little bit extra durable and have some more jump range, lightweight shields are great. And the materials are really easy to get.
Incoming message.
And we've already been invited to the next engineer. I will, however, finish poking these shields a little bit more till they're just about maxed out. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and make these nice and light. Cool. Next, we're gonna go back. We're gonna poke the thrusters. We don't need to, but we're here, so we might as well. Oh, do I want more speed, or do I want less turbo load speed? Give me the speed. And you know what? We'll throw drag drives on already, because we'll be throwing those on later. So I actually stored up extra materials and experimentals ahead of time with ED Engineer. Was like, how many times am I going to be adding like dirty drag drives? A lot. All right, I keep like a stock of certain experimental materials always available and ready as I'm doing stuff. All right, so those engines aren't upgraded all the way, but they have their experimental. She's not at grade 5. It doesn't matter. I'm not concerned about it. We're done with her. Goodbye, Elvira Martuk. You were useful only for upgrading my ship slightly and giving me the invitation to 3 other engineers, Zachariah Nemo, Mel Brandon, and Marco Quint. Next up, Marco Quint. The engineer that everybody hates as well. Now, what are we going to be doing at Marco's place? Well, let's take a look at the engineers, shall we? So let's go back to this. Oh, wait, no, not EDDB. I want commodities. And then we'll go back. Back. Wait, why am I on this? I want... Oh, this one. Okay, here we go. Boop. Boop. See, Elvira. Push over. Dunzo. Alright. Marco, what do you want? Now, I've already ground all the rank I need for Sirius Corporation, so that's done. Did that in Rubigo, running passenger missions, and you can also do that for Federation rank. So I did that in Rubigo. So Sirius Corporation rank done. It's all the way maxed out. All I have to do is get the invite and get 25 units of modular terminals. Now, I have access to the Sirius system already because I have the permit. So that's taken care of. And I've got the invite from Elvira Martuk because I got up to grade 3.5 basically. And that gave me the invite. And I have the 25 units of modular terminals. However, those are stored on the carrier and JST is still AFK. So we're going to have to pivot to a different engineer, it looks like. So it looks like we're going to go back and grab the crate. So back to the Kamchatka. Now, another thing I can do is actually open up Doot this and crate and
Landing gear retracted.
Takeoff procedure complete. Clear for departure.
we're going here. Top speed 480 after some slight thruster upgrades. That's quite nice. Almost at 500. We were barely hitting 400 before, and we've gained an additional 80 meters a second with those small couple engine upgrades. Jump range is now up to almost 57 with that lightweight on the shielding as well. So we gained about 2 extra light years of jump range from those few modifications. Not a bad bonus. Okay, so it looks like the crate takes a class 7 power plant. Which ironically is the exact same size of power plant for a, what do you call it? Crash into the sun? No, thank you.
Fuel scooping.
Same power plant as a Python. That's what I was gonna say. Ugh. I don't think my crate has jump capabilities, but depending on how far we have to go, we might have to adjust that.
Fuel scooping complete.
Oh, I forgot I can just jump. I don't have to wait. Alright, so we got class 7 FSD to deal with. I'm going to close some of these extra windows down because I don't need them anymore. Thank you, mouse, for freaking out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, you know what? I think I lost my YouTube chat. Oh no, I killed the screen that YouTube was on. Hang on, guys. Whoops, Minnie is a dumbass. Okay, how do I do this? Hang on. I'm dumb. Stand by. Whoops. Hang on. Dang it. I guess I can load up my actual stream and pay attention to chat there. Sorry, guys. Can I make this a pop out? Pop out, pop out, pop out. Pop out chat. Here we go. Oh wait, maybe I should just go to studio. Hang on, guys. I'm sorry. I did not mean to close the window that I was using. I am not used to YouTube's new navigation. Alright, here we go. Back to my stream tab. Hey, we're back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Woo! All sorts of terrible things happened there. We're back. I can see chat again. Let's see. Let me catch up on chat while we are en route. We've got 3 jumps to go.
Frameshift drive charging.
What is chat saying? Let's see. I have a dolphin was pleasant surprise. Explore ships. Don't forget the experimental effect.
3, 2,
Yeah, JST needs to sell. JST needs to sell me the modular terminals because I stored them on the ship and he's not around, unfortunately.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh well. All right, later, JDM. We'll see you around, bud. Thanks for joining. No, it's just that I accidentally closed the thing. If I'm streaming to YouTube through OBS, and I tell YouTube to like start the stream, it doesn't just work where I start streaming through OBS and it immediately starts a stream on YouTube. On YouTube, I actually have to hit start and stop stream. That's how it's controlled. So if I accidentally close the thing on YouTube, but I still have OBS going, I'll continue streaming even though I accidentally closed the actual stream on YouTube. It's just a browser window. I haven't been honking this entire time. Shame on me. Shame on me. Alright, Chris is going to bed. JDM's going to bed. Night, guys. Alright, so, how am I gonna do this now if I don't have my modular terminals? Because JST is offline and I can't get my modular terminals to unlock Quint. Sadness. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Don't worry. We'll get there, don't worry. Alright, so, where are we now? We're working on Elvira. We got her. We can't do Marco because I don't have the things. However, we did Liz, Felicity, the Dweller. Haven't done Todd or Celine or Dee Dee or... Yeah, that's all combat. We'll wait for that. Power plants. I guess we're headed to Kuamaki next. Heretani, here we come. Grade 5 power plant. I've got all the stuff for armored. That's taken care of. Alright. Kuamaki is where we're headed next.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Alright. The money pit, that's... Kamchatka. Alright, Super Cruise Assist. We're going to accelerate to attack speed after we align automatically. I think eventually, yes, I will be buying my own fleet carrier. And I need 25 modular terminals, which I have in storage on the carrier, but JST won't reply to my messages, so I can't get them off. We might have to do Quint and the trip on Friday. Not a big deal. That'll give me some time after the stream to start working on the build for that Diamondback, do some material collection, some conversion off screen. You know, all the boring stuff. We'll do all that without showing it, but we will make progress regardless. We will make progress. Do 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 do. All right. "50 times the speed of light and increase." I wish JST had parked closer to the star, I swear to God. Why do you have to park so far?
Do you want me to pick you up modular terminals?
I mean, I was doing them in, what was it? Worry about it later. I think I'm just about done streaming. We're almost at like 3 hours anyway. So we'll get this Kuamaki power plants done, and then we'll call it a day there. Hopefully on Friday I'll have my modular terminals. We can go unlock Quint, and then from there we'll just go straight on the expedition. It won't take that long.
Alright.
And that'll give me time to get all my other stuff situated as far as getting a Diamondback, getting the materials for that FSD, and then being like, hey, we're going to get this super stupid FSD. We're going to build the ships purposely for this trip to get it done fast as possible, because that's how I do things, and then we're going to go.
Actually, I've got a question about that.
Yo.
If you multi-crew with somebody, say, in Colonia...
It does not count.
And you've never... It doesn't count, no?
It doesn't count. Because when you multi-crew, you're doing hollow me transmission, so you're basically opening up a phone call and then remote controlling portions of their ship while a holographic projector projects this three-dimensional representation of your commander's body into their cockpit, so they know that you are there.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, but you know, that's the way it works. And that's why it's very important to understand game mechanics so that you can manipulate them in the way you want. And also, make sure that you're not wasting your time. Unless you're just having fun, in that case, waste your time as much as you want. But I have an objective to complete, and I will utilize my time as best as I can. To the best of my ability. And honestly, if someone knows a better method for some of this stuff, please tell me. I am always happy to learn new things. I'm just a guy with a joystick playing a video game that has played a video game for a long time. Doesn't mean I know everything. Means I know things. But yeah, feel free to correct me on things if I'm wrong, or you know, offer advice or information. I will never say you are doing bad things if you want to help people, as long as your heart's in the right place. And that's how I treat things. All right, so let's see. Heretani, you are next. 50 units of Comiter cigars. Ooh. Okay. I need 50 tons of cargo. Ugh. I'm almost wondering if I should continue at this point because I forgot about the cigars. How much cargo do I have? 20. I need 30 more tons of cargo. I don't think I can fit that on this ship, can I? Regardless, I should be able to do it in the crate. Just need to grab a fuel scoop and I should be good. With non-modified anything. Oh, this is going to be an absolute treat. Oh, I'm gonna regret this. All right, okay. Hang on. Let's. How far is it to get some Kamitra cigars? Okay, let's check that. Heretani, what do you want? You want these? Where do I get these? I get these over here in Kamitra? Okay. Who'd have thought that you get Kamitra cigars in Kamitra? How far away is that? No, I don't want navigation. I want galaxy map, please. And think I should have just hit M. Bleep Kamitra, how far are you? Ooh. That is a distance. How about that? Good lord, I do not want to do this in my crate. That is terrible. How many jumps is that? A garbage amount. Alright, you know what? I have an idea. All right. What size FSD does a crate take anyway? Class 5?
5.
I think it's
5,
5.
I think.
Yeah, class 5.
Yeah, it's 5.
Well, it looks like I'll be able to throw that awesome modified FSD on this ship, eh?
Which modified awesome SFSC ship is that?
Hmm?
Which modified awesome SFSD is that?
SFSSD? What did you say?
FSD is that.
Oh, the unlockable one from the human tech broker.
Yeah, I know. You told me about it the other day, and I've got one now, but maybe you want to tell everyone else.
Oh, we'll get it. Don't worry. Just not today. Oh, come on. What do you have? Oh, fuel scoop. I'll take that. Don't need shields. We'll take a Guardian FSD booster. Yeah. Throw that on. Okay. 30 light years. Not bad. How much cargo? 80 tons. I can work with that. Let's go for stored modules. Store multiple. Jump range is 30.39 after storing and stripping. Come on, 35. I'll be happy with 35. 32. Ugh. Alright, whatever. It'll get us there. Alright, refit for travel. How's that on the map now? Replot. That's a little bit more respectable. Alright, off to Kamitra to get Kamitra cigars. Unmodified FSD in this crate. Ugh. Oh well, we'll fix it eventually, don't worry.
Landing gear retracted.
We're just not there yet.
Disengaged. Ship departure confirmed.
Not there yet, but we will get there, do not worry.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright. Off to get Kamitra cigars.
Departure complete. Goodbye.
I've got collector limpet controllers. If someone wants to meet me there and like poop out some Kamitra cigars in space for me, that would be super helpful. I've got 8 jumps to go, so you might get there before me. Yes, Red, but I don't have the cargo room. And I'm gonna have to deliver 50 tons of cargo to,
Fuel scooping.
to the power plant engineer anyway, so gotta get the cargo first.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
And this is why I always have like a small assortment of fuel scoops just in storage for, you know, random trips like this.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I could have taken the FSD off of the Dolphin and thrown it on the crate maybe, but like
No, no, Dolphin's full.
no, I mean like the FSD. I could have thrown that FSD on the crate to get a little bit extra range.
Pretty sure FSD is a class 4 on a Dolphin.
It's a class 4 on a Dolphin, but because it's engineered, it technically would have given me more range.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Alrighty, so we get our Kamitra cigars, and then we'll go back to Kuwamaki. Since I have a fuel scoop, I don't have to worry about running out of fuel on the way, so that's why. That's good. We will get there. We will get there. We won't get there as fast as the Dolphin, but we will get there.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete. Fuel scoop disengaged.
A solar observatory Dolphin, because of how cold they are in Valor. You could probably tweak the power plant to be like super stupid cold. It'd be a little bit heavier, but you could make a stupid cold power plant.
4, 3, 2, 1. Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
Am I a space cowboy? That's not often a question I am asked. I will tell you, sir, however, that I do live in the largest state in the Union. And yes, it is where you think it is. And yes, I do enjoy my firearms. But I don't ride a horse, and I do not own a cowboy hat, and I do not have cowboy boots, sir. That's a funny thing. People are like, oh, you're from Texas? You gotta have a cowboy hat and a horse and boots and horses walking down the road. And I was like, I drive a car. I play internet. I'm white and pasty. Tan is not one thing that I do, nor is it outside. Actually, no, scratch that. I love swimming and kayaking, to be fair. Never mind. I retract that entire statement. Yeah, condos are great for like engineering multiple like really heavy modules if you don't want to pay for module shipping and just be lazy and wait for them to arrive at your location. Because if I'm going to engineer like a massive amount of stuff, I'm going to throw as much of that as I can into storage, fly to the engineer I need to go to with a ship that can fit all of them, of course, and then ship them over and then engineer them. Or, you know, engineer what's on the ship, and then when the other stuff arrives, hey, okay, that's all done, now we got to work on this, okay. That's, I don't know. If I was doing like a big batch of engineering with like tons of whole module reinforcements for like every spaceship I'm ever going to use, then yeah. But it's generally just a good idea to work on one ship at a time and pin the blueprints as you go through those engineers. I'm only going to be pinning blueprints for engineers I'm going to be revisiting. And some engineers, since they do the lower grade stuff, like for Felicity Farsi, for example, I can remote engineer an engine all the way up to grade 5, fly out to Desiat, dock at Felicity's place, and get the experimentals on power plants, FSDs, and thrusters. So, no loss there. Because it doesn't matter if it's grade 5 or not, you can apply the experimental regardless. If they can do grade 1, they can apply experimentals. Hey, and we're already at Kamitra. That wasn't a long trip at all. Yeah, but Red, you're like the stereotypical redneck cowboy, like to a T. To be fair. I prefer treating engineering like I'm gonna work on X ship, and X ship has this build. So I get all the stuff for that build, and then I build that ship, and then that ship goes in storage. To where when I fly that ship, everything's done. I hop in, and it's ready to go. Don't have to swap modules or anything, and that's you know how I want to run my fleet in general. It's just that for the time being, I kind of have to multi-roll, kind of, sort of everything. For the time being, later on we'll be specializing. But for now, everything's working fine. Hey, you know what's possibly ironically unfunny? Is anyone still in Discord with me?
Yep, still here.
Okay, Nitro. I could have probably got the search and seizure and done this faster. Now that I think about it. Mini, why are you so dumb sometimes? Oh well, this thing needs a grade 5 armored power plant anyway, so forget it. We're already fit for travel, and we have to fly back to the Kamchatka afterwards anyway. Grade 5 power plants, I can't believe it. It's so fast. Alright, and there we go. I love seeing my shadow on the stations when I'm coming into dock. That's one of my favorite things. Oh, we don't have shields. I gotta be careful. Okay. Oh, like a glove. Nice flying there, Minnie. Thank you, Minnie.
Landing gear deployed.
Wow. I forgot you can use efficient routing for actually getting a little bit further through the galaxy. It just takes longer because there's more jumps. It's like you might as well just do inefficient route planning, land on a station, refuel manually, and then continue on your way. That's what I would do. Alright, let's get these Kamitra cigars. Oh, they have 203 here. What? I can get 50 right off the bat? I can get 80? What? This is amazing. Hooray! First trip and done. That's fantastic. I love this. That is fantastic. Thank you, Hamel Terminal in Kamitra, for giving me Kamitra cigars for my engineer unlock. We will now go to Kuwamaki and unlock that engineer. Kuwamaki. Kuwamaki. Where are you? Heretani. There you go. Heretani, can I please navigate to your star system so I can give you your cigars? I'm tired of waiting. We're gonna leave the station as fast as we can. Alright, on our way. How many jumps to here now? 6 jumps. That is completely tolerable. Let's be on our way. I can't believe we got all 50 tons of Kamitra cigars on our first drop. Like, I remember doing it back in the day, and I had to do this like 3 times back and forth because it would only give me like 8 tons or 12 tons or 20 tons at a time. It was really annoying. But now I got everything in one drop. That was great. think there was 300 at there, like for supply. That was great. Awesome. Fantastic. Although I think like with rare commodity trading, like you can make a decent amount of money.
Fuel scooping.
But man, if you could pick up like 300 tons of that at one time, you could probably make a decent chunk of cash doing that, you think?
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frame shift drive charging.
Yeah, I remember doing the tea, and that's doing it in 2 runs because you could only buy so much at a time.
Yeah. Well, the cigars I got in one run, they had 300 tons at that station.
4.
It's like, okay, I'll happily do this in one run, no problem. No problem at all. And honestly, if I had to do 2 trips, I would have had to do 2 trips. It just would have been more convenient in a ship with more jump range. But you know what? It's okay. I only have to do 1 trip.
System scan complete.
Hey Yuki!
Fuel scooping
How's it going?
complete.
We are about to unlock Heretani, the grade 5 power plant engineer in Kuwamaki. I just went to Kamitra, picked up 50 cigars, and we're about to drop them off. 4 jumps to go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Doing pretty good myself. I think I just informed you what we were doing. Upgrading, or unlocking engineers.
Fuel scooping.
Do, 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 do.
Fuel scooping
Huh.
complete.
I wonder if the people that live in this system are firebenders because they're anti-Ang.
Frame shift drive charging.
Okay, to be fair, that was a terrible joke, but I thought it was funny.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Yuki, I have no idea what a vertigear chair is, but I'm glad that you're excited about it. You should probably post some pictures in, like, I don't know, Safe for Work Images channel on Discord of your chair and nothing else. Please don't DDoS yourself.
Fuel scooping.
However, if you're excited about your new vertigear chair, I have no idea what that is, so yeah, share pictures. I'd like to see.
Fuel scooping complete.
Red has been upgrading his massive inventory of ships,
Frame
apparently.
shift drive charging.
Very fast, I must add. Alright, cool beans.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
I have an okay chair, but I think I'd like to get something a little bit more comfortable that sits lower. I need a chair that is lower. My chair, at its lowest setting, and I'm like slightly reclined in the chair, my feet barely hit the ground. It's annoying. It's not because I'm short, I just think it's because the chair was designed for people a good bit taller than me. Not that I'm okay, never mind. Okay.
Frame shift
Disclaimer, Minnie is like 5'11", so I'm almost 6 feet tall, not quite. But I'm pretty average as far as height goes. But I am skinny AF. Not like malnourished, well, maybe kind of malnourished skinny. Anyway, moving on, next subject. Just blabbering on. We're almost to Kuwamaki. We're gonna get here and talk to Heretani and to give her tons of cigars to smoke on while she makes my power plant nice and durable and nice and cold and no more overheating as much while shooting 5 plasma at a time. It'll be great times.
Fuel scooping.
All right.
Fuel scooping complete.
Settlements, please and thank you. Unexplored, I bet you. Oh! Interdicted. Oh, wow, you're going after my cigars? I have no shields or weapons. I have heat sinks. But that's it. Let's get a D-scan off in this system while we're here. Do-do-do. Give him a honk. Tell him, honk honk. Hello, sir. I see you behind me, but, that, no tailgating allowed in Super Cruise, sir. Alright. Now that we have honked, let's head to, obviously, the engineer because it's bookmarked. And it's really close to the star. Alrighty, basically it's a gaming chair. Cool. Posted. Partially thanks to you for updating me on the new methods, which I really appreciate. Until the Guardian stuff, I was mostly all I was doing besides your streams I have joined. Oh, cool. Are you still at work right now, Red? You gonna be home later this evening? How much time before you are, around the computer device for accessing the game again, sir? Guardian stuff is a nice break to get away from high grade emission hunting. LOL. Well, I think one of our new guys, God, what was his name? I was playing with him yesterday. He's probably watching the stream, I think, maybe, possibly. Anyway, one of our new guys, I think, needed to do Guardian stuff soon as well.
Orbital flight engaged.
Alright, let's pull up. I want to keep that red line. Basically, this is how I do planetary approaches. I want to keep that red line basically slightly above where it's at. So if I pull up too hard, it will move it up. And if I push down, you can actually go redlining like this. This is fine as long as you're not in the glide phase. So if you need to pull that red line down, if you go down like this, it'll pull it down. If you need to pull that red line up, you go flat. The idea is to approach the base or whatever at the exact red line terminator line. So pretty close to that, but not quite. Might overshoot a little bit, but that's fine. We'll do a dip to get back down into position. So it looks like we're going to overshoot a bit, but I'll pull up at the last second and we'll drop into it. Just keep it on that terminator line. Last second, pull into it. And then after you're disengaged, you'll be well within docking distance of the station. Fastest, easiest way to get down onto any planetary surface base if you're going to be docking. That's my method of getting down. It works great. It saves time. After collecting your 50 tons of some Kamitra cigars, you will stop in the Kuomaki system at Heretani's base, also known as the Jet's Hole. Once you're here, go ahead and deliver her the 50 tons.
Docking procedure completed. Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
Go ahead and give her the 50 tons of some Kamitra cigars. Well, let's try that again. Let's not have a messed up thing for what I'm officially putting on YouTube, right, guys? Alright, let's try this again. Once you have arrived, go ahead and deliver all 50 tons of those Kamitra cigars to her, and she will happily give you grade 1 access. Now, we are here for power plants for grade 5, so let's get to it. We're going to be working on our Crate Phantom, which we're going to use as a medium combat vessel, as a primarily a plasma platform for fun. And we're going to go grade 5 armor to help deal with the thermal draw from those plasma accelerators. So let's go all the way up to grade 5 on armored power plants. Here we go.
Power plant capacity exceeded. Power plant capacity exceeded. Power plant capacity exceeded. Power plant capacity exceeded. plant capacity exceeded. Incoming message. Power plant capacity exceeded. 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 Power plant capacity exceeded.
All right, 8 rolls to get all the way up, and we are, I believe, hang on, let me bring up the build. Builds, Coriolis, builds, boop. And what are we rocking on this? 7A thermal spread? Okay.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
And we're done. We have grade 5 access and a brand spanking new grade 5 armored thermal spread power plant for the crate. Fantastic. All right. Well, that's done. See, that's what happens when you prepare ahead of time. Nice and quick. All right, I think we're gonna head back to the carrier. I think no, yeah, we'll head back to the carrier. Oh, hang on. Hang on, Minnie. You got too excited. Too excited. Too excited. Now, just a note to everyone. Even I can do this, but don't forget, once you are at your engineer, to pin the blueprint that you want to be able to engineer remotely whenever you want to. Whether that's overcharge or grade 5 armored, that is up to you, but those are generally the two that I would recommend. Either grade 5 overcharged or grade 5 armored. That's what you want to pin. But I forgot to, so we're going to fix that.
Landing gear retracted.
This computer is so dumb. It's okay. I still love you, docking computer, don't worry. You just mess up sometimes. Alright, now that we're docked again, let's go ahead and actually pin the blueprint this time, because I forgot. I forgot to, so let's make sure that we pin. Alright, so once you're done engineering your fancy new armored power plant, if you wanted to go with one of those, I really like this particular modification, only if you have extra power overhead. Otherwise, you might need to go overcharged in the thermal spread, so you might need to go all the way up to here, and then for the experimental effect, and then go, oh no, monstered or thermal spread, depending on, you know, if you need more power or more heat efficiency. But yeah, for this particular instance, for a lot of my combat ships, I really like running armored if I can. But on a lot of my other stuff, sometimes I use overcharged. Sometimes, but not often enough. Now, the main reason I'm not going to do grade 5 armored power plant pinned is because it increases the mass, because if I want to travel, I don't want an extra 20% weight, you know, hogging me down when I get to Felicity just to, you know, upgrade the experimental. Overcharge, not such a big deal, but also not that great for power. However, you can also remote armor it anyway, so why not just do this one? So I'm going to go ahead and pin armor just because it's a pain in the butt. So I'm going for armored power plant for my pinned blueprint choice, because it's nice and it's not very often that I need overcharged. Alright, 9 jumps back to home base, and then I think we'll go ahead and end the stream there. It looks like we'll have to wait till Friday for the Marco Quint and the trip, That'll also give me enough time to hunt some more materials down and get some more stuff done for future projects, so that'll be cool. But yeah, look forward to Friday, guys. We're going to be going that 5K light year journey out for sure. We would be getting Quint unlocked today, but JST being AFK kind of prevents me from doing that today, unfortunately. Otherwise, we would have gotten it done. So we'll go ahead and call it a day after we get back to the carrier. It's been about 3 hours since we started streaming. And I appreciate all you guys coming to hang out today. We did a lot of engineer unlocks. It probably wasn't the most riveting gameplay, but I hope it was helpful and educational, which is the goal. Now, you've got 7 more minutes to ask me just about anything related to Elite Dangerous. Go. So more than likely, if we can, we'll probably do the stream on Friday for the trip out to Colonia. And unlocking Quint, since that's kind of sort of within the same realm of things, and when people do one, they'll be doing the other, so if we covered an entire stream, I can turn it into an episode, so whatever. We'll see how things go. That gives me Thursday, Friday to play whatever games I want to a certain extent, but still get some stuff done in Elite. Yes. I've been playing a new save game of Evil Genius 2, playing on hard mode. It's very hard. But they added a lot of patches recently to where, like, they had an odd bug where, like, the minions would go into, like, one of the attribute restoration, equipment things, like get their morale up or their smarts back up. And they'd keep going into certain ones over and over and over and over, even though they didn't need it, and it would clog it up for people that did. So since they've changed a lot of that stuff, it has made the game a little bit more smoother and easier in certain regards. Because bonuses and stuff work correctly, and the minion AI isn't dumb. I've been having a good amount of fun with it. So, however, definitely right off the stream, I am going to get some food. What pants do I wear when playing Elite Dangerous? I am wearing very short pants with nothing underneath, and I'm also wearing a big blue fluffy robe. Because I don't wear pants when playing Elite Dangerous. Why would I need pants? No one else is home besides me. And I have no need to wear pants. Unless it's like really cold, then maybe I'll wear pants. Or maybe pajamas. Pajamas sometimes. But normally no pants. No pants gaming, that's me.
System scan complete.
What? There's one thing I will be, it's honest. Come on guys, you know me by now. Ask a question, you will get the answer for the question that you asked. So be serious about the questions that you ask, because I am always serious about the answers I give. Unless, maybe I'm doing like a little voice or something off to the side being like, hey, there's a really good way to do this, but it might require the loss of your spaceship. Just letting you know, you might have a good... Yeah, that's like not serious. That's like, I'm having fun. My water is out. I need to get more water. I'm thirsty. How many more jumps? We've got 5 jumps to go till we get back home. 5 jumps of questions, guys. Come on. There are no stupid questions, only stupid answers. Well, there are stupid answers as well, but it depends on who is answering the question. Sometimes you can have a question asked that is stupid and also get an answer that sounds stupid, but the stupid answer could actually be a very enlightening answer that is worded in such a way to where the stupid person can understand a higher thought than they're currently able to comprehend at the moment. So sometimes stupid answers is a good way for making people more intelligent. How about that for an answer? Is cereal a soup? Only if you heat it up. If you have hot cereal, then yes. Because technically, I would say almost that like oatmeal, like if you eat hot oatmeal, that's kind of like a soup. It's like an oat soup.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
It's all about a different point of view. See, the thing you have to remember when you're answering questions for people is that they are not starting with the same knowledge base that you have. So sometimes as they're explaining stuff, you might have to stop and pause and ask if they understood what you said already. And it's also very important, if you're being the one asking questions or the one being taught, to speak up and ask questions. Because if you don't understand a concept and it's like, a foundational thing, like say, 2 + 2 = 4, and like someone's like, what's 8 + 8? And you're like, oh, and you don't understand the basics, you won't be able to understand something that's basically the same thing, but only a slightly larger idea. If your foundation is garbage, you can't build anything big. So you have to understand the core concepts first, and that's why it's important when you're teaching someone something that you take the time to make sure they're on the same page with you. Otherwise, you'll just leave them in the dust, and then you'll be like, man, why is everyone around me so dumb? Well, you gotta slow down sometimes for other people. Not everyone thinks the same way that we do. Not everyone thinks as fast or as logically. Not everyone has the same information to start with, so they can't come to the same conclusions. So you have to start from the base point first. You start from there, then you build your foundation. And that's how I like educating like my viewers, my subscribers, new pilots, because if they know how to do this stuff themselves, then they can take care of themselves and they don't have to constantly be, hey, how do I do this? That's why I show on stream how I'm doing things. I've got ED Engineer up. I've got EDDB.io up when I need it. I've got Coriolis up when I have to check or reference builds because I can't remember stuff. I've also got Anara.cz up when I'm checking engineers in the unlock path. I don't remember all that stuff. It could probably be possible to memorize all that stuff. I'm pretty sure I used to know it a lot better, but I mean, there's tools available, so that's why I show all the things that I do, because it's like, I'm just like you guys. I just have experience and knowledge, and that is the only thing separating us. Many are like a kayaker who is up a narrow body of moving water without a sufficient means of maintaining forward momentum. Okay, that's a thought, sir. Would you mind dumbing that down for me and everyone else? Because I don't quite know the point you're getting to. Like, I have an idea. Like, am I struggling to do things? Or not?
Yeah, he's saying you're stuck.
How am I stuck?
Disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Why am I stuck? How am I stuck? I'm making progress. I unlocked 2 more engineers today. Or did I do 3? Did I do 2 or 3 engineers?
4,
I don't remember. Doesn't matter.
2,
More than I could have done it when I was on engineers, for sure.
Well, this is what I've done in 3 hours. And that includes material collecting, too. I would be able to do Marco Quint, but, somebody's got my stuff. Fair enough. Oh, well. I'd like to get that done, but it's not in the cards today. That's fine. That is fine. I had a good time today. Did you guys have a good time today? I had a great time. I had a fun day today.
Yeah, man. Marco Quent's just a gateway engineer anyway. You want whoever the power plant guy is.
Well, we've got Liz Ryder done, so that's missiles. So we got her done today. We got Heretani done today. We got Felicity Farseer already done. We got the Dweller done last Wednesday. And we got Elvira. So yeah, we got 3 engineers done today. We had our Stepping Stone engineer, and then another Stepping Stone engineer / if you want to use them for packhounds and torpedoes, and then Heretani for power plants, which everybody needs. And then after that, we're going to be going for Marco Quint. But I am friendly with Sirius because I'm already got the system unlocked. I just have to go get the invite.
Heretani, the power plant guy. If you got him and you've got the guy at Weird who does the power distributors.
What,
the
Dweller?
Marco Quent, unless he's for a gateway. Yeah, because the Dweller does better power distributors than Marco Quent, and if it's Heretani that does power plant 5, he does better power plant than Marco Quent.
But
so unless Marco Quent's a gateway, you don't need him.
Yeah, Quint's a gateway to Palin for grade 5 thrusters.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, that's why I gotta get Palin unlocked. And get Quint unlocked, get Palin unlocked after going 5k out, and then we gotta go hunt for Thargoid sensors, so I'll be covering that too. That's real easy. There's a crash site, you go down, scoop them up with an SRV, and pop them on the ground, scoop them, and then you're on your way. Real quick, real fast, real easy. 20 minutes tops. Alright. Valor was like, just realized I don't have Heretani. Lol. Running around with monster and grade 4 power plants this entire time. Thanks, Minnie. Glad to help out, Valor.
Oops.
Oh, that's hilarious. Well, at least you know where we get Kamitra cigars. We literally covered it today. Alright, so Marco is going to be easy. Brew. I have to get combat rank still, so I can't do pulse lasers yet because I need more combat rank regardless. I'm still working on it. I'm getting there. Getting there. I'll need to do more pew pew. Let's see. Mel Brandon. Yeah, he's out in Garbageville. So is Dorn. Dorn, sorry, buddy. I'll come visit you eventually, but not today. We will need to do a Colonia trip eventually. And then we get to cover how to do all those engineers. It'll be fun.
Oh my god, I don't have Heretani either.
Well, you know, we just did it. Go to Kamitra, grab some cigars, go introduce yourself. And check ED Engineer to make sure you have enough stuff to upgrade up to grade 5, because you have to upgrade a fresh module basically to get all the way up. It's funny, 2 people watching the stream, 2 people during the stream found out they didn't have that engineer unlocked. I did something helpful today, hooray!
It took me a while to figure out whether Heretani was a dude or a chick.
It's a chick. Alright. Alright, everybody. Thank you for joining today. I had a fantastic time. I hope you also had a fantastic time. And you know what? We will see you guys next time on Friday, where we're going to attempt to get Marco Quint unlocked. And I should have the start of our expedition ship ready to go. And after that, we'll also be unlocking a special frameshift drive that comes pre-engineered with 2 different engineering effects on it, which makes it better than any class 5 FSD in the game. And I'm going to use one not only for my Diamondback, but also for a material collecting Python that we'll probably be building in the future as well. So stay tuned for the future, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time on Elite Dangerous. This is Minnie, signing out.